Hello there, chat. How we doing? This song. This one. We're swapping on over. Slay the princess.exe. Don't redeem Hydrant Imposter check. I have not even gotten into the game yet. Have your warning, and you will stay on that warning until I am done. So this time on stream, my audio should be loud enough to be heard, unlike the last Slay the Princess stream. I'm looking at you, Lifen. Not. The audio was fairly bad. Should, Kappa. The game should be audible now. I should be audible over the game. Lifeful always messing up SMH, I know, right? Backseating, spoiling Artificer dream sequences, and then ruining the audio. Jeez Louise. Only my mods. So, looking at the memories overall, though, we've gotten a few endings. I'm assuming these are just beginnings and endings. This is just beating the game. Any future hydrate checks will be punished with a timeout if it isn't done after starting stream. No. Oh. Oh my god, there's much more. There's even more imagery behind each one? What about this one, for instance? Being nice to her all the way till the end. There's different stuff everywhere. Whore! So this time we can actually hear Knuckles scream. Nah. I didn't do anything. The razor. Make her blush. This isn't even my final form. Okay. So there's tons of different routes inside of these routes. Like when she becomes a ghost, free a lost soul from being, let a spirit enter your home, being nice to her. Provoke an angry spirit. Take on an spirit, exorcise it from your body. Attack a spirit with cold steel. Abandon a spirit to its torment. You've been here before. Whoa. This is kind of cool. I like this. Different routes. The tower. Doubt forces the hand and fealty. For stabbing her. Fell a god. I don't know, there was tons of different routes all throughout it. Lock your fears away. Fall to a feral captive. You can't know someone you've never met. Free an abrasive prisoner. You won't need the world for your happy ending. There are many reasons spirits may linger. The flames of passion, the flood of words left unspoken. Try saving this time. I was gonna play iCorp just when I booted the game up and you started streaming. Oh wait, no, that's not iCorp. That's L Corp, right? Lobotomy Corp? Oh, yeah, Lobotomy Corporation. I've heard about that game before. It's like SCP, but not. Sometimes the only way to break a vicious cycle is to put your heart on the line. Become one with the princess in a very literal sense may involve what does not necessitate being eaten. Yes, suffering. There are other ways to die to nature than to let it swallow you whole. Better to linger with your nightmares than to let them run wild. Kill your worst dreams or be killed by the ghost of your past. Sometimes when you cut something out of you, a piece of you leaves with it. One might resist the divine, but it is very hard to kill a god. There is no shame in failing. Equal in combat. You need more space. An arrow cave is no place to fight in. It's no place to stay forever. Huh. Parallax effect. I like that. Boil. Window. Okay. I wonder, what happens if we just click continue? Does it actually bring us right back to where we were? Like, or does it just start a new game, quote unquote? You're gonna be playing the games too soon, so you won't stick around for long? That's fair enough. We're going for alternate endings, so we know what to go for. It's a unique game based on SCP with its own lore and world, which I truly love, and I think and I love like 7 characters from the games. Alright, hold on, I'm gonna check something real quick. I will be back in literally 6 seconds. Less than 6 seconds, I'm back now. Okay, well, let's click continue now. Our song, oh. We've also unlocked the gallery. Oh, so that just brings me here. Memories. It was in the gallery, it said? Or is this just the gallery, I guess? Fair enough. Reset gallery. I guess we can start a new game now? One of them was a blue coffee fanatic and one was a drug addict who became an apocalyptic artist. Okay. I guess we just start a new game, a load game. Do I have any saves? I don't... There's 9 pages of saves. 10, 11... How many saves can you do? What? The game is completely fine with letting you do whatever the hell you want. Okay. I guess we'll just start a new game. Hello there.
You're here.
Shut up. Alright, so what's the plan? Do we just turn around and leave this time? Because I'm looking for alternatives, and I want to be really funny. I had like a few ideas for what I can do in order to get different endings, and reading those dialogues helped make me think about it a little bit more. So I want to turn around and leave. Fuck you.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Not a clue, but it's away from here. Okay, fine, you're persistent. I'll go to the cabin and slay the princess. Ugh! Okay, fine, I'll go to the cabin, I'll talk to the princess. Maybe I'll slay her, maybe I won't, I guess we'll see. Lie. Yes, I'm definitely know where I'm going. Nope. The only thing that matters is where I'm not going. The cabin. I am not going to the cabin. I'm actually pretty okay with the world ending. I relish the coming of a new dawn beyond our own. I'm gonna go walk in the opposite direction now.
There won't be a new dawn if the world ends. There'll just be nothing forever. Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
That I do.
Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it.
Good point.
Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
But I'm the one who made the decision.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
No.
How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
I politely decline. Turn around again and leave again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
I've already seen how that's not a problem. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not killing a princess. Good. Maybe everyone should die. It's what they get for dumping me in the woods and asking me to kill someone for them. You're not emotionally blackmailing me into doing this.
When I said everyone, I meant everyone. That's a pretty large group to just condemn to death over a single princess. And, last I checked, you're part of everyone too, so if you think about it...
You don't know that.
Walking up to that cabin and slaying her is really in your best interests as well. But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Just walk into the woods.
Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
I'm sorry, the godly urge to love a woman. There's no fighting this, is there? I have to go into the cabin, don't I? Fine. Oh yeah, well I guess I'll start walking in a different direction again. In fact, I'm gonna just keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
I don't like how the music stopped. I'm turning off my fan, hold on. That way there is zero background noise. And it'll start to become an oven in here.
And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen.
The music got creepy.
At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light.
Oh, I forgot to turn off notifications. Thank you, Joshua the Hedgehog, for the follow. I'm gonna quickly turn off the alert box yet again, because that is going to be a problemo for this stream. If I somehow miss a follow or a notification, please let me know.
In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be.
What if no?
Wait, what's going on? You're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
Buddy, I think we have a bit of a different issue going on right now.
You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Huh. That's neat. The stranger. So I guess everyone does actually die if you leave her.
You're on a path in the woods.
There's a wall.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I didn't even read what this chapter was called. I should have read it. I'm sorry. It skipped too quickly.
You're here to slay her.
Okay, no. Those walls weren't here last time. You can't just force me to the cabin.
What are you talking about? I'm sure those walls have always been there. It makes sense if you think about it. If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost. Or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess.
So you're saying I was trapped here forever?
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking. He's like a captive audience.
Thank you, Contrarian. How nice to meet you here.
He might have walled off everything but the path to the cabin, but I'm sure there's plenty of other ways we can ruin his day.
Oh, I love this guy. I like this guy a lot.
If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off.
Just my chair for a second. Much better.
The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky. The world hasn't ended yet, and you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
Lie. Yep, okay, head into where the cabin is so I can definitely slay that princess. Yeah, I get it. I'm going to the cabin. Silently proceed to the cabin. Lie.
You know I can tell when you're lying, right? Please take this seriously. I am begging you.
Oh yeah, I guess you can read the text box choices.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie. She will cheat. If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar. Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open mind.
Proceed into the cabin.
The cabin interior.
Oh my god.
Wrong.
Whoa.
A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space. But it's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense.
Very interesting.
The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths. Its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Uh-huh.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway?
Okay, last time he just grabbed it and threw it out the window regardless of what we thought. So, now he's not. Also, this is really trippy. This is cool, though.
No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise? You can't just say that. Not when everything here is so wrong. Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world.
Grand.
And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her. Oh, ho, ho, ho. You've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves?
I want to know as well.
Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together. Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm.
The stressful geometry.
How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us. I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird. What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard.
This guy is really chill. He's fun.
Okay, I'm fine.
You are. My chair is just in the wrong place every single time. Okay. I think now it's perfect. No more adjusting my chair.
Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. Take the blade. Alright, hold on. Quick saves. Page 1. Automatic saves. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Damn. Sunday, January 19th, 2025, 8:31. Can even go into the memories here to get extra tips. They kind of just let you do everything. Let's just take the blade this time. Actually, yeah, sure, we'll take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Okay, fine, you took the knife. But you really shouldn't hold it like that.
Like what?
Then how are we supposed to hold it? The other way, thumb at the bottom. Will look much cooler and more serious if we hold it with our thumb at the bottom. It really doesn't matter how you hold the blade, as long as you have it. Just make a choice.
Hold the blade the other way.
You've switched your grip on the blade.
Yeah!
Congratulations. Yes! Isn't this so much better?
It absolutely is.
Okay, fine. You're right. This does look a lot better.
Even the cursor changed.
It really doesn't matter. Just get on with it and deal with the princess already.
You didn't say anything about the mirror? Alright, throw the blade out the window. Enter the basement. Ignore the mirror, it doesn't matter.
The door to the basement
Oh my god.
creaks open, revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials. Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down. The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odor that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing.
That is a very descriptive way of describing complete and utter just nonsense.
If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
You know, for once, I agree. Wait, right mouse immediately sends me to save? That's fun.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
Oh.
thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby. I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
He's the best. He's literally just the best character. Take the harsh stairs to the left, take the center staircase, and take the soft stairs to the right. Saving it again. Take the harsh stairs, center stairs, or soft stairs.
You step to the right. The path feels soft and reassuring against your feet. The stairs almost seem to cradle you as you make your way down.
I feel like this is a trap.
Like they're guiding your heels from one step directly to the next. You barely have to extend any effort to descend, the stairway doing most of the work for you. You don't feel like there's any concern that you might slip or tumble or lose your way.
How kind of the stairs.
But the further you go, the deeper you sink in. First, it's like a lovely plush carpet, your toes digging down and barely hitting any resistance at all. But soon enough, you're fighting just to keep your knees from sinking out of sight. The softness threatens to swallow you whole, to wrest control of your body and surround you in a false ethereal bliss, pretending to save you from the cruelties of choice and consequence.
Really trying to bring it back, huh?
It's slow going.
Jesus.
You manage to fight against the overwhelming urge to fall back into comfort and nothingness, the very struggle to continue forward consuming your every thought.
Wow.
You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go. Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether. Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten.
Huh.
Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are you okay?
Well, that was creepy. I don't like how her eyes are the only ones still glowing. I don't trust this in the slightest. Also, we're no longer holding the knife in the cool way.
What the hell was that? What happened to us? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs. Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways.
Buddy, you can't brush that off. I can't brush that off.
The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here.
I got a knife.
And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down. You're here to... He's just being an ass, we remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
She does seem kind of normal, but I don't trust this in the slightest. She's probably gonna start breaking apart at the seams. I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was here. What's your name? I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was here.
That's okay. Sometimes I forget where I am too.
Okay.
The shadows recede, revealing the princess's face. She's so warm and friendly. It's deception. Don't buy into it.
I'm tired of waiting for an answer.
Well, I was at least right.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another. We can do that?
We can do that?
I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? You said you'd been here before, right? What exactly happened last time? Does it matter?
A little.
Yes, it matters. But I'm not going to waste any more time prying out details if you're going to be so irritating about it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it? Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now. Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
No! There's more of you now. What's your name? Getting down here was weird. It's like I was pulled apart and put back together again. Do you know what happened to me? For all I know, you're locked up here for a reason. You're apparently a threat to the world. I'm gonna get you out of here. Try and free her. I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you. I can't let anything here. Leave her in the basement. Slay the well, these are all just the exact same options. Stuck into one. Huh. I don't get an option here. Let's just try and break her apart more.
Do you need help? Not that there's much I can do chained up like this, but I'm the only one down here. So if you need anything, I'll do my best. There must be something wrong with you. I'm the same as I was a moment ago.
Okay.
She fractures again. I don't like where this is going. Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are.
Now I'm just curious. I have
How
to.
would we even do that? Where would we start? You could always start by stabbing her. Which her? Any of them.
Average London resident asking for directions.
I don't know about you, but I'm sure glad we took that knife with us. I can't believe someone suggested you toss it out the window. Can you imagine?
That was you, says the hero.
I don't think we're going to be able to put her back.
No, he doesn't even comment on it this time.
Kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her. It certainly looks that way, so please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling. You're obviously just making things worse.
Yeah, but I gotta know what happens if I keep making things worse. What's your name?
You can call me Princess, if you'd like. Princess. You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
So these are different voices from different routes, because I've played these routes and they've spoken like that.
None of them have names.
The one in the middle is the one that we be nice to without the knife. This one, I think, is just us talking to her after we bring the knife and we drop it for her. And this one is like we're just threatening her openly and then we ask her questions.
How astute. I told you she was untrustworthy.
Oh, you can tell by the facial expressions as well. Look, this one has her eyebrows up, and she's looking at us with like a slight niceness. Snuggles, hi, how's it going? It's good. You can read from their expressions. You can see that this one looks nicer with like her actual eyebrows up. This one has her eyebrows even, and her face is like in the middle, so she's even to us. This one, it looks a little bit tired with her eyebrows angrier, and you can tell. And also the hands. This one has her hands even, this one's covering her hands, and this one's holding them together. Do you know what happened to me?
I don't know what happened to you, but you look like you're in one piece now. But I understand. Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either.
Yeah, you can tell it's her voice talking because her mouth's open.
We're probably stuck down here forever,
Oh.
aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in.
Now we have a depressed one.
I don't remember what it was like before I was in this place. Why would I know what happened to you? You're not really cut out for this, are you? Why are you even here?
The range on this voice actor is crazy. For all I know, you're locked up here for a reason. Do you know why you're down here?
I don't know why I'm here, but there has to be a reason, right? You don't just lock a princess away in a place like this without a reason. I wish I knew what it was. But you know, right? You have to know. You're the only other person I've ever seen, or at least the only one I can remember. Don't give me false hope. Please just end this already. One way or another, just do it.
Wait, does the number of princesses mirror that one chapter where the hero had many voices in his head? I have no idea. It might be, but I started a brand new game in order to continue this ending, and this is the very first thing that we're doing, so.
Oh, don't be coy. We both know why I'm locked away here. I'm a monster, and the second I get out of this place, I'm going to end the entire world.
Yeah, so that one's a little bit crazy. I don't know. Momo face.
This is reaching its breaking point. If you don't act now, there will be nothing in here but her. Take a deep breath and focus up. You can do this.
But I gotta know what
Decide
happens.
What to do. Can there even be a right choice when all of them are so different?
Make all of them at once.
Stop overthinking it. Your drifting thoughts have clearly been part of the reason this situation has gotten out of hand. If you're trying to do the right thing, there's only ever been the one option, and that option is slaying her. Just do something. Do anything. Do all of it, if that's what you want. This place is hell, and it's only getting worse.
Nah. I'm getting you out of here. It's just making me do all the options at once.
Wait, that's not right.
It isn't.
Go on. You take a step forward. Your foot lands.
Oh my god.
But it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride.
So many knives.
You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions.
Imagine this in real life, how trippy this would be.
All at once you charge forward, knife beaming to slay the princess just as you strike at her bindings and leave her to languish alone.
Holy shit. Also, look at... look... She's so done with this shit. I imagine that reality of her, she's just watching us stab at a wall. But look at all these ones, my god.
Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess.
Is this what being wasted after alcohol is like? Yeah. We're freeing her in that one. We look like an idiot from her perspective. We're stabbing straight for her neck in this one. We're going for her and she's fighting back. And here we're coming down the stairs to see her for the first time. Like, wow. Very... Day one on Galaxy Gas.
But this... We can't...
I can't tell if this is referencing the screaming painting.
Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now.
Disgusting.
No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating. Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all falls apart.
Hi.
I think he's gone. We were never going to salvage this, were we?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and others, they just don't fit. They just don't fit. We can feel them moving around.
Ugh.
They don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable.
I am very glad that I didn't pick this one first, but I can hear the long dark coming in.
Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
We should help her. I think we did this.
Oh, look at her fingers, her like actual veins, like scarecrow face.
How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
Buddy, come on.
It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Please.
Sorry, you're gone. No. Say no. I'm sorry, that was too funny. But you don't know if she had the chance to hear your reply. She's gone, replaced with something else.
She's gone. Where does she go? And is that a...
Oh, he hasn't seen us inspect it yet. That's fun. I think let's approach the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't.
Ignore him. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel... Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that thing.
Me? The voices feel small, distant as you approach. At least you didn't hear us straight up say a straight up no. Gaze near a reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. I'm glad that nothing's changed from us being the long quiet. The new game truly did start us from scratch. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Ugh.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
The gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the world. These ones are a contradiction. A winding kaleidoscope of paths and walls. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold.
Yes.
I'm sorry that you met this vessel so early in your journey, but they will make for a rich and vibrant heart.
I like how she knows.
Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
What are you? What happens now? Destroy your body. You raise your will to end your life, but as it buries into the space your body should be, you feel nothing at all. One of the many hands in front of you reaches forward and gently touches the side of your face.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
Attack the entity. Actually. Hold on. Your will cuts across the entity in front of you, but nothing happens.
My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as we are now.
Okay.
I am solitary. Thoughts with. We are.
Sneeze. What happens now?
Nothing.
Bring me more vessels. Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Bless you. Thank you. On life support. You won't. Everything goes dark and you die. Bring the stranger to her, a rich and vibrant heart achievement.
You're on a path.
I'm not on a path in the woods. In fact, I'm not going to my first save, and I'm gonna go ahead and take a different stair. Are you sure you want to overwrite your save? Yes, I do.
You're here.
Oh. I just overwrote the save. How exactly do I go to the save? Oh, load. Here we go. You are a dumbass. It's fine, I had a second one just ready.
You take the blade from the table.
Hold the blade the other way.
Switch your-
Enter the basement. It's fine.
Door to the basement creaks.
Here we go. Take the center staircase.
You step onto the center staircase. Paths wind out around you in all directions, each step branching into its own staircases, which branch into their own staircases, and so on. You aren't quite sure if yours is taking you up or down, but at the very least, it's taking you somewhere.
Alright.
You concentrate on where you are, careful not to stray onto any of the many splitting branches that tempt you on all sides. You wouldn't want to have to backtrack to yours once you'd made a decision that took you someplace else. And so you take one careful, focused step after another. One foot down, another foot down, another after that. You lose yourself in following the correct pattern, in following what looks to be the true path, the one that cuts straight down, or up, or maybe sideways. But no matter the direction it goes, it certainly is the most true path. You know that much.
Sure.
You slowly lose time.
Just the same thing again.
Sensations dull and then vanish. Consumption of
Just
betrayal.
tab. Okay.
What? I feel so strange. Oh well, that was a trip. The princess. And
It's all the same.
I don't have any weapons.
Everything you've heard about me is true, and I'm going to lay waste to everything, starting with you.
It is different.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractured. We can do that? I don't like this. You said you'd been here before. Does it matter? Yes, it matters. It seems to me like you saw...
Is it based off what I say? What's your name? If I get the lady on the bottom left, maybe.
Princess. No, I don't need a name.
My name is whatever hushed whispers follow in the wake of my devastation.
Let's just try and free her.
That's not... Go on. Take a step forward. Your foot lands. It lands...
Say nothing. Alright, let's go take the other staircase now. Take the harsh stairs to the left. Thank you for the hydrant and posture check. Wait, what? How did I get 16,000 points? The grind is real. Take the harsh stairs to the left.
You step to the left. The path is cruel against your feet, the impact of each step sending pulsing vibrations up your legs until there's nothing left in them to feel. The air around you grows cold the further you progress. At first a barely noticeable drop, quickly evolving into a numbing cold. Your toes feel like blocks of ice, your breaths puff out in clouds of condensed vapor. You shudder against it as you continue down the stairway, losing yourself in the bone-deep chill.
All this again? Yep.
What the hell?
Yep.
Wait, that's not right.
Goodbye.
Is that?
Alright, yesterday some people gambled, maybe it's because of that. Yeah, yes, I think I won that one.
I'm begging you.
Gambling always works. The gift of a fragile vessel.
Yes, these ones are a contradiction. I am sorry that you met this vessel.
Rich
Do
and
not
vibrant
mourn
heart.
them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
Alright, now if we quit. Do I get a new memory on the home screen, maybe? Wait, that just quit me off the game. Okay, that sucks. I thought it would bring me to the main menu. That was the plan. No. I have to reload the game. I can't gamba, it's banned here? No! Alright, the game should be up now. Back on the screen soon. Here we go, good for you. Everyone can see. Is the new memory there now? It is! The stranger, a peek behind the curtains, likely far too soon. See through her eyes at the end of everything. What? Huh, how would I get to do that? Oh no, you can't lose your hours in savings dating sim. What? Let's load back here to when we take the knife and we don't take it. Enter the basement without a knife.
The door to the base. Nothing here seems to believe. The air here had. If the princess lives here, her voice, a disquieting collage of
We don't
tone
even have
and
a weapon.
personality. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. And what's that? That the fate of the world? There'll still be plenty.
Let's just take the center stairs. All leads to the same place.
You step onto the center stair.
Here we go. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason.
Is this a quiz? If you're here, then surely you know why I'm here. But you know, right? You have to know. You're the only other person I've ever seen. Or
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures.
There's more of you
There
now.
must be something wrong with you. I don't feel like I've gotten them. And what's that supposed to mean? Are you trying?
She fractures again. I don't like where this is. Neither do I. How would we even do that?
You could always start by retrieving the blade.
Can we even leave this place? I don't like thinking about what might happen to us if we have to go back through those stairs. Well, that's where the blade is. If you want it, you'll have to go and get it. I don't think we're going to be able to put her back.
Maybe.
Kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything it certainly looks that way, so please, for the love...
Is anything new? What if I try and free her while not having the blade? Retrieve the blade.
Wait, that's not right. Go on. Take a step forward. Your foot glad. You can feel yourself rupture.
It's all the same.
In your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish.
New.
Is this what the end of the world looks like? What's time for this? Do you not have anything witty to say? No, I don't. But luckily for all of us, nothing, and
There we
falls
go.
apart. I think he's gone. We were never going to salvage the...
What happened to us? We can feel them moving around in spaces. Did you do this?
We should help her.
Uh-huh.
I didn't actually think it's a little late for regret.
Please.
Going to be okay. I'll do my best. I don't think you're supposed to be fixed. You just destroyed everything. I'm not going to fix you. It's going to be okay. Man, I can't change much, can I? No. I guess I kind of did everything.
Is that a...
Main menu. Here we go. Hi, welcome Zav. You dismissed horrifying nightmare fuel. Okay. So interesting. I guess that's afterwards. We're supposed to talk to her. See through her eyes at the end of everything. Oh, I see. Oh, that's just seeing the ending art. Okay. The last one is only possible as an ending. Oh, yeah, look. When we saw it from her perspective during the ending part, that's how we see it. Okay. That's fine.
I'm begging you.
Here we go. Okay, make me forget. Alright. That's what that last little art is. Now we're back at the start. That amalgamation, though, yeah. So the new plan of action. We have other ideas. We've already done everything on that path. So, hold on. This save was the very first thing where we just did that, you know. So the plan now is different. We can go for multiple different endings, because look at all these memories. There are so many other options of characters, and look for this one, for instance, the witch. We haven't even done any of these. There are so many paths. Make a peace offering to someone you betray. Oh, interesting. Okay. A lot of different paths for every single character. Like the Razor, for instance. We've done a few of these for just different dialogue options and whatnot. The tower, we missed out on a lot of stuff because we resisted and tried to kill her. Equal in combat, who knows? Spectre. All the amalgamation people. We basically got this one to 100%. We just have to beat the game for that. The witch is the cutest one from looks. A lot of different options. I think now we could try leaving her, like going to visit her, then locking her up, or fighting her. No holds bars. A lot of different options. Okay. Overwrite the save. Now we've already got this. Just in case I don't accidentally glitch it out, I'm going to use this as like a free spot. Now we can go back to this part every single time. So what do we want to do? There's a lot of stuff we could do. I have a few ideas for what we could try and do. We could try and get the witch again and go for like a different ending, because last time we went for the witch again, we didn't take the blade, so we might take the blade this time and do something different. That's what I think. We could also just fight her no holds bars, barehanded. We could go in there to just kill her and then leave, or we could talk to her, say she's too dangerous and lock the door up. There's so many different options. What do you think, chat? Do you think we should go for something completely new, or do you think we should try and continue down a path we've gone on already and try and get the many different options? Like the Fury, for instance. Look at how many options there are. Or the Spectre, for instance, and try and do something mean to her after she put her trust in us again. Or aim for something new. I'm thinking new, yeah. For new, maybe we enter the basement. Basement? What's a basement? Enter the basement without the knife and then try and murder her barehanded. We'll go for it. Fight her barehanded. No holds bars.
The door to the basement creaks open. Her voice soft.
Hello?
She's so kind.
Is someone there?
Is hypnotized. Don't let.
Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
You walk down the stairs.
Why
and
does she
lock
look even
eyes with the
nicer in the
princess.
other version? That's
There's a
weird.
heavy chain around her wrist. She's beautiful. I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Why does the room feel different? She looks different as well. Hold on, let's talk. Let me examine the chains.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you.
You're making a no. You're doing the right thing. Walk up.
Strangle her with the
binding
chains.
Princess to the wall. They're large and heavy. Far too.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Strangle her!
Somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any ideas? I'm gonna go check the key upstairs.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make someone.
Return to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stair. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess.
I heard the door slam.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I
Eh.
know we could force our way out of here together.
She
There it
believes
is.
As she rips her flesh. It's the blade from upstairs.
Slay her.
Without hesitation, you bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back. Finally,
Good job.
the wound drives her to the ground. Okay, there's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
Well, that was easy.
You bastard. Were you lying to me this whole time?
Possibly. That's rough, princess.
The princess pushes away from you, the motion ripping the blade from her back.
Oh god.
Wounded, but still alive, she crouches on all fours in the corner of the room and meets your eyes with the ferocity of a cornered predator.
I thought you would die from that, I'm gonna be real.
You've made a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that can possibly save you from me.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us.
We still have a knife, it's fine.
It's an act. She's wounded and unarmed. There's nothing she can do to hurt you. I'm not so sure.
I can't take them big ol' eyes seriously.
Don't waver now.
Yeah, until she rips out her face.
As you ready your blade to deliver
Stab her in the eye.
blow, she lunges at your legs with the same animal ferocity she used to tear at her arm.
Sure, her claws are growing longer now, and her teeth are sharper. And she has, like, I don't know, deadlier eyes they look like. I think since we're treating her like a wild animal, she's gonna kill us. The goldfish eyes is crazy though, yeah.
Your blade cuts into her again and again as you're tackled to the ground, your body racked with pain as she rips into you with tooth and claw.
Oh no.
Forget about trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got.
Hell yeah! Slay her!
Though your nerves are seizing with pain, you know you've done your fair share of damage as well, your blade having left deep gashes in the princess's back. You seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily push yourself back to your knees.
Come on, don't lose sight.
We can still turn this around.
Yes, we can! Give up. Finish the job. Run for the stairs and lock her in the basement. Maybe she'll bleed out. Hold on a minute. She's gonna kill us by stabbing us in the back if we turn her around. Wait, no, she's still locked to the wall. She's still stuck to the wall. Hold on. Give up, finish the... the choice. We can lock her up, that'd be funny. Or finish the job. We could probably run, she's still locked to the wall. Give up would just probably let her kill us like a bitch. Don't be a bitch. Finish the job. Finish it.
You steel your resolve and take another step closer to the princess. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can still make sure that she won't make it out of here either.
Just pick the one you can reload, right? Yeah, I know, but it's still, I'm like curious which paths they go to. There's like, we're not even a quarter of the way through this game. There's so many divergent paths we can choose from. That's what I'm curious about, Zev.
Excuse me? What's this about not making it out of here alive? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone in this room is still standing right now. Don't act so surprised. Can you not feel all those gashes and holes pulling you apart? If the princess doesn't do you in here, blood loss is certain to finish the job. You take another step forward, and the princess lunges towards you.
Oh wow, look at that, all of her wounds are gone.
The two of you enter one last exchange, a flurry of blade and claw and fleshy ribbons. And then you stop. Neither you nor Princess able to go any further.
Jesus Christ, I entered at the wrong time. Welcome, Next Neon.
You collapse on the ground, and the princess collapses beside you. Blood pools around you both, and you watch each other fade away.
After all this time alone, I thought I'd finally found a friend, but you were just another monster, weren't you?
I kind of feel a little bit bad now.
Silence as the room starts to get fuzzy around you. You've paid a terrible price, but you've saved us all. It's over.
If you think this is it, you're sorely mistaken. One way or another, I'll make sure you pay for this.
That's rough,
You
buddy.
don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Nice. Chapter 2, The Witch. Oh, we're back to the witch again.
You're here to slay her.
Proceed to the cabin. What happens if I turn around and leave at this point, I wonder? I'll probably enter the other ending again.
She will lie.
We're back to the witch again, I guess, since we betrayed her and fought against her and lost.
The interior of the cabin is a mess. The blade is your...
Okay. If everyone remembers properly, at the witch over here, offering one hand while concealing the other. Yeah, we betrayed her trust after entering the witch's area. What we got last time, we entered without the knife to try and talk to her, and then we tried to gain her trust, and then we each broke our back on the staircase and faded out to death. So given the fact that there's different endings, see her with broken eyes, her confident eyes at the end of everything. So we can possibly be nice to her by bringing her the knife. Let's take the blade.
You take the blade from the shelf. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Well, if we're grabbing a weapon, we should probably keep it hidden behind our backs. She doesn't have to know we have it.
Good job, opportunist.
That's not actually a bad idea.
Approach the mirror, enter the basement. The mirror disappears.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth. The weak starlight from the air smells of her voice skitters up.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs.
I'm not nasty. Hello.
I recognize that voice as easily.
She must have you confused with someone
Yeah,
else.
we've read some of the dialogue before. If you see this skip button in white, it means that we've seen the dialogue before, but if it's gray, that means that we haven't.
She seems friendly enough. You can't. And look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you need to stop lingering? Your task is to Fine. You're the boss.
Oh, yeah, that's just the way we do it.
Thank you. You descend the basement steps.
Hello, friend.
Entering the dark room below. You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright.
And there you are. One hand tucked away behind your back, gripping that sharp, sharp blade, no doubt.
How was Saint's campaign? I wasn't here to see it. It was very good. It was probably one of my favorites. The video's almost done as well. People just have to be more patient. So yeah, she immediately understands that we're hiding a blade behind her back.
That's no fair. How would she know that?
Because she knows us perfectly fine.
So, we've dropped the pretenses.
Not the 3 again.
Good.
She's acting like the two of you already know each other. Oh, no. That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that? Call it deductive Well, you seem
Deductive
to be
reasoning.
great at it.
She can smell the metal.
Do you remember us then? Do you remember? No, I don't. I'm just glad. Is it all behind? Just focus on. Let's chat her up a bit first.
Yep.
Maybe don't talk to her. You're just going to.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
Okay. She's just a girl, of course she 3. There it is again. Alright, last time we didn't bring the knife, so I'm gonna quickly save right now. While we still have the time. I'm sorry about last time. Don't worry, the blade isn't for you, or not for killing you. We've got to get at somehow, right? I get the sense you're not happy with me. You scared me, okay? When you started gnawing your arm off, it scared me, so I stabbed you. Things got out of hand. We both died last time. Yep. I don't want to hurt you, but clearly there's some broken trust. Take this as a gesture of my goodwill. Give her the blade. I don't trust you, bye. Leave her in the basement. I'd like to be straightforward with my intentions. I didn't care for how you treated me last time, and I think you might be a danger to the world. I'm going to attack you now. Slay her. We have a lot more options. Let's try and be nice to her.
Ooh, smart. Let's apologize.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that...
We've already seen all this. Okay. Prove it. We've got to get out of here somewhere, right? Somehow, right?
Oh, I don't need you to cut me out.
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrist.
This looks different.
She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little...
That's what I love about this game. Along with the art style, it's the multitude of choices. Yeah.
A woman after my own heart, really. This is why she can't just be...
Okay. Can I throw her the knife now? So we're at an impasse. Neither of us are going to get anywhere if we can't trust each other unless you want to fight. But I don't want to fight. I don't want to hurt you, but clearly there's some broken trust. Take this as a gesture of my goodwill. Give her the blade.
You can't be serious.
I want to trust her this time, man. We trusted her last time we both broke our backs. But now if I just give her a weapon, she might trust me a little bit more.
Now, hold on. We should put this to a vote. The blade is one of our most valuable assets. We can't just give it to her. What if she uses it to kill us? I vote no.
Buddy, I'm sorry, but I make the decisions.
As do I. Abstain?
The narrator's gonna kill you after this.
You abstain. She's going to kill us if we give it to her.
You don't know that. This is a democracy. We're giving her the blade. She clearly... Give her the blade. This is not a democracy.
You're going to get everyone killed. You know that, right? But of course you do. You toss the blade at the princess's feet. She eyes it with suspicion before kneeling down to pick it up.
She seems confused.
I wouldn't have done that. Why did you?
There it is, right there. That's new. Her voice is different now. Last time, even when we tried to trust her completely, she was always on edge. Now she's confused. Actually confused this time.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face.
And again, it's different now. You can tell because the skip isn't there. She's gonna kill you, I bet. I don't know. It's worth a try.
What do you think happens now?
You can stab me in the back, and you'll be ruined. That's up to you. It's why I gave you the blade. I chose last time and I regret it, so now it's your time to choose. We're both scared if we're both hurting. If one of us doesn't make the change, we'll probably kill each other forever. Do you want that? I don't. We can be better than this. You're beautiful. I want to actually save you, and this feels like the only way to do it. If you're like someone I know, you're probably going to kill me. Remain silent. So now it's your time to choose. She's gonna kill you. She might kill me, but I'll respawn.
Her shoulders tense and her eyes dart away.
This is another trick. You're trying to sow doubt, but it's not going to work on me.
Oh, there it is.
She buries the blade in your heart.
Well, worth a try.
What? No. No, come on, that's not right. I told you. I told you this is what she was going to do.
But think about it this way. We did this to her, now she did this to us. She might feel bad about it.
Glee dances across her face as you fall to the ground.
I did it. I got you. You.
There it is. She doesn't like it.
The princess seems to tremble, her smile fading quickly, replaced with concern. Her nervous eyes brim with tears.
Now we're even.
Why? Why did you let me do this?
The regret setting in.
But you don't have the strength to respond, nor do you have the time. Everything goes dark, and you die.
What's the next one, though? The Thorn. Okay. This is new. Completely new territory.
On a path in the woods, she stabbed us. She actually stabbed us.
The cheated.
Of course she stabbed us. We gave her the blade, which, I might add, I voted against.
I find it crazy the amount of detail they put into the dialogue because every reaction is different. I know! Giving her the blade changes the way she talks about us every single time. It's so cool. And just having it.
But the whole point was that she wasn't supposed to do that. The whole point of giving her the blade was to break the cycle of violence, and she just killed us anyway.
No, we made it even. Now we can break the cycle of violence. I mean, if you betray someone and you give them the blade...
I guess it really doesn't matter if she killed us, though, right? We're back here, which means that everything's fine, or fine adjacent. Maybe she won't be as keen to betray us this time.
Exactly.
We've already proven to her that we can change. Maybe that's all it'll take to show her that there's another way to do things.
That is exactly what we're going to be doing, right there.
You know, maybe you're right. In which case, I suppose the only thing to do is to get back to the cabin and give it another try. Give what another try, exactly? You are aware I've been listening to you, right? Like that changes anything. We all know the game is rigged. It doesn't even matter if she's nice this time. I'm sure he'll find a way to turn us against each other. Great. So you've obviously been here before, since you apparently died at least once.
At
Twice,
least.
actually. Sure. Twice. Then I'll spare you the little introduction I had planned. You already know about the princess, and clearly you already know that she's dangerous. So don't muck this up. It's bad enough that this isn't your first time through.
I'm very curious how she's going to be on this time around, because all the time she was changed because of her emotions, and she changes based off how you perceive her. We perceived her as an animal, we fought with her, and we killed her. We betrayed her. She hated us beyond belief, and we formed her into someone who was very anti-trusting and wanted to take revenge on us. She got revenge on us after we put our full trust in her afterwards, like what she did with us. So how is she going to be reacting to us now? We literally completely flipped each other's sides, and she even felt bad about it as well. This place is different, it keeps changing. We're going to free her. We're even now, I'm sure she understands that, but we can see what she has to say for herself when we get to the cabin.
Yes. Good. Playing both sides. That's what smart people do, and you're the smartest in the room.
She's like a mirror in a way. Yeah, she is. She reflects what you think of her. And that's how she's played throughout the game. Most of the time.
I'm not sure it counts as playing both sides if people can hear you doing it. Buddy, you're thinking in far too few dimensions. There's layers to doing this right, and I'm pretty sure the one making the choices gets that. Trust in the plan.
Because you have an actual brain. I love these voices, they're the best.
Trust in what plan? The Decider's plan. Sure, we don't know what the plan is yet, but that's part of the whole trusting thing, isn't it? A good leader knows how and when to keep things secret, and sometimes a good leader even knows to keep things secret from himself.
So wait, who are these three guys? What do they represent? At the start of the game, you're introduced to the voice of the hero and voice of the narrator. Voice of the narrator is different. He has no idea that you go through these different deaths and respawns. He thinks you're brand new and completely fresh every single time, because he's separate from you. He's a separate entity. The voices are inside of your head. You start with voice of the hero, who is like a personality of your emotions. The princess changes over time to what you reflect as her, and you change over time with new voices being added to your collection. The opportunist was given to us because we chose the opportunity to betray her. And when we came into the witch, the next chapter, the opportunist showed himself. Because we betrayed her, that voice existed. And then, I don't remember what the other one was, but like for instance, in one of the other chapters, Voice of the Broken, we got into a fight with her and we lost pathetically. So we had Voice of the Broken afterward, who had a defeatist attitude, and who was kind of a bitch the entire time, and really annoying. The voices are a part of you, but the narrator is not. That's what they represent, and they represent like the emotions that you felt.
Sure, we'll see what she has to say for herself, but don't forget that whatever she says is likely just as much lies as what he's been telling us. We should keep our cards close to our chest.
Again, goes to show the detail and everything. Yeah, and also all the voices have their own little abilities to break the game somewhat, I think. Hero is just kind of like the strongest voice, I guess, because he's the only one that remains with you during the ending of the game. But there's another voice we saw, Voice of the Stubborn. He kept us alive after a death, and we could keep on fighting. That was interesting. And Voice of the, where was it? Voice of the last guy who, Opportunist, I think. Opportunist just skipped the dialogue for us. That's what he did. And he did actions without us. Like, that was funny.
If I were you, I'd remember what she's done. You know how dangerous she is. You should know that someone like her shouldn't be let loose upon the world.
Onto the game. This place is different. It keeps changing. Screw the cabin. What happens if we just leave? No matter what happens next, it seems like all of our answers are in the cabin. Let's see this through.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the base of the cabin. I think it's clear where everyone stands at this point.
Hello, welcome, C4, my Seb. Welcome, welcome. Very thorny.
I don't know if I'd say everyone. You talking about me? I have a position. It's a good one, too.
You're on a path to the woods.
Ignore him, he's just talking for talking's sake. My position is the only one that matters. The princess is a threat to you. She's a threat to me, and most importantly, she's a threat to the world. You know what you have to do.
Be friends with her. Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is hardly an interior at all anymore. The burned-out ruins merely suggest the shape of the structure that once stood here, charred wood still reeking of ash. But beneath it lies the fresh smell of spring growth after rain, the promise of new life in the wreckage of the old.
First off, there's no knife. He also said the promise of new life in the wreckage of the old. The wreckage is our old betrayal, and new life is a new friendship. Totally.
The only furniture of note is the crisp shell of what was once a table. A pristine... Wait, this isn't right. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade? We gave it to her last time. She can't still have it, can she? Well, it's not here. And if she has it... Let me guess. You want to get all chummy with her. Look, as far as I see it, if it's between him and her, I say we side with the one who has the weapon. It's just the smart thing to do. I wouldn't be so hasty. I'm sure the blade will turn up somewhere. She can't have it. That's not how this is supposed to work.
No basement? Don't worry, it's just the mirror. It's always in every single vision.
Of course we don't get to make a choice about the blade. Every single time we come back here, something has to be different.
Yes, it does. How do we even get down there? The only thing I see is that mirror. Approach the mirror.
You step forward and approach the scorched entryway leading to the basement, hesitating before you begin the descent.
Also, the narrator never sees the mirror, for anyone who's new here.
Might as well take a look while we can. There's nothing else to do here now that the knife has been taken from us.
The roses, though, yeah, it's very interesting. The game is mostly black and white, so when they do have color, it's always the blood red of the, like, each of our blood or the blood of the roses, which is very interesting. We don't ever see color that often anywhere else. Wipe the mirror clean.
Reach forward and wave your hand through the hollow entrance leading to the basement. What are you doing?
What mirror? You're so right.
Figures.
Figures.
Well, seems like the only way to go is forward, isn't it? Yes, that's where everything tends to be. Let's just put on a good face and have our wits about us.
Enter the basement.
You step through the frame of scorched wood and make your way into the darkness below.
I think I just got a message. No, I didn't. Okay, I'm going crazy. I think you just broke that mirror. Hold on, I'm gonna reset the Twitch app so I can see your messages clear. Because Twitch app likes being a nuisance sometimes. Okay. You can see you all again. Hello. What game is this? This is Slay the Princess, the pristine cut. I'd be careful watching this stream. There are heavy spoilers. It's very, and we're going to be discussing it like we've already beaten the game, so be careful.
The stairs to the basement are covered in a fine layer of gritty ash. The air still feels warm, as if the fires that ruined this place had only recently been extinguished. Yet fresh shoots of thorny branches are already weaving themselves through the soot-covered earth of the walls around you.
Very cool.
Their spines point courteously down towards the basement, so you're able to brush past their jagged points with ease. At least on the way down. But you don't need to think about the way back up just yet. That's a matter for after the world's been saved. I'd say this feels like a trap, but you practically said as much. Yet you still want us to keep going. They're only thorns. I'd say getting a few scratches in exchange for the lives of everyone in existence is a fair trade. I'm sure you'll manage.
Until the thorns grab us by the throat and spin.
Her voice, worn down by pain and suspicion, hobbles up the stairs.
Worn down by pain and suspicion.
I can't get away from you, can I? We kill each other and you come back. You let me kill you and you come back.
Yep.
I don't know why you let me do that. I don't know what you want from me.
I want to figure out a way out of here, for good. I don't know what I want. I really never choose to come here. I want to free you. I meant it. I just want to talk. Really talk.
I think you know how this goes. I'm down here and I can't leave. So, come down and talk. It's not like I can stop you.
I should have saved. Fuck.
You continue down the basement stairs, brushing past the smooth edges of thorns that grow more and more plentiful as you make your way forward.
She sounds so tired, yeah.
You step out into what was once a vast open cavern, now overrun by briars and prickles and thistles. The space thick with hostile vegetation.
She looks so sad.
At the heart of it all, encased in a tight weave of vines, is the princess. Her bloody, trembling hands clutching a pristine blade.
She has the knife.
Did you know this was going to happen to me? Are you here to watch me suffer? Are you here to laugh?
She can't even move, it doesn't look like. Yeah, I'm here to laugh. What did you think would happen after you killed me? Do you think I wouldn't hold it against you? I'm not here to laugh, I'm here to free you, if you'll let me. I can cut you free, but you'll have to give me the blade. Reach for the blade. You're in a prison of your own making. I broke our cycle of violence. If you wish us to wallow in it, be my guest. Turn and leave. I guess I don't have anything left to say to you. Turn and leave. Fine. If you're going to be like that, I'm going to leave. Have a nice life. Let's free her. We have to. Reaching for the blade is very bad. She will not trust us immediately. I can cut you free, but you'll have to give me the blade. I'm here to free you, if you'll let me. We want to talk to her.
I want to trust you.
Her grip tightens on the blade.
But you're hiding something, aren't you? Why would you help me if you weren't helping yourself?
You're not the only one who yearns for freedom. I'm as trapped as you are. I think we need to leave together.
The princess clutches the blade closer to her chest.
That sounds nice. I'm so tired of the bad blood between us, but it's hard to let it go. You've hurt me.
That's true.
Her eyes dart away from yours for a brief moment.
And I've also hurt you.
Reach of the blade. You're in a prison of your own making. I broke a cycle of violence. If you want to wallow in it, be my guest. I guess I don't have anything left to say to you. We're not turning and leaving. Reach for the blade. Can I take the blade now? Is there nothing I can say to change your mind? Do not misclick. Don't worry. I do not plan to. Is there anything that I can say to change your mind?
I don't know. What can either of us really say at this point? How can we trust something as hollow as words?
She's right, there's nothing left to say. So let's get a move on and do something before she comes up with a scheme to get out of here on her own. Careful with that one. He's not the smooth negotiator he thinks he is. But it does feel like we're stuck until we do something. If there's even anything to do besides make things worse. We're not making things worse. I think she wants to trust us.
Then maybe it's past time for either of us to say anything. All that counts is action. Reach for the blade. Can I take the blade now? I want to let her know that I want to take it.
Her eyes briefly meet yours, then dart back to the floor. She hangs her head in resignation.
Is she giving up?
Okay.
She's trusting us. Reach for the blade.
You reach towards her bloodied hands, laying your palm on her trembling fingers. For a moment, she clutches it even tighter, her knuckles going white with the effort. But then the tension fades. Her grip finally loosens and she allows you to take the weapon. You carefully pull it free from the thorns, though they scrape at your skin, leaving red trickles of fresh blood all along your arms.
I'll be damned. She really gave it to us.
Yeah, and she's actually trusting us again.
It feels like it's been so long since we've held real power in our hands. I wonder what we should do with it. We free her, obviously. It's the right thing to do.
Yes.
I think you're right. She's as much a victim in all of this as we've been. Besides, it would really stick it to him to free her. Or, hear me out, we slay her. Right here, right now. She's never been so helpless, and if we don't take advantage of that, we may never get another chance.
Buddy.
That sounds like a splendid idea. You should listen to him.
We've all said our piece. Now it's time to make our move.
It's 2 against 1. It's 2 against 2. You don't count. And why shouldn't he count?
Because he's clearly not one of us. That doesn't matter. He's been with us the whole time. He should get a say.
So, did you mean it? Or was I a fool to hand my life to you?
Cut her free, slay the princess. I just wanted my blade back. You're on your own. Turn and leave. No. That is awful. Well, I feel like it's fairly obvious what we're doing since we saved. No, I'm joking. We're cutting her free.
Yes. What a good idea. Let's cut her free.
We're saving her.
Oh, so you're suddenly team free her? You can't just switch sides as soon as we make a decision. I can do whatever I want, and I believe with my whole heart that this is the right course of action. Let's free this princess. Even if he'll stick a knife in our back as soon as he has the opportunity, it's still better to have him nominally on our side. At least that gets him to shut up for a while. See? We're all friends here, united in our actions and intentions. Yeah, united. But the other one has a point. If it keeps you quiet, sure, we're all friends. You take the blade to the thorny vines imprisoning the princess, and she flinches, relaxing only slightly as the blade slices into the thick vegetation rather than her arm. And she flinches again as the last of the vines is cut away, as if, after all of that, she's still expecting you to turn on her and stab her in the heart. But you're not going to do that, are you? Still, all it would take is a single slip of the blade.
Buddy, I'm saving her. I don't care. Shut up, narrator.
Is that really all you've got? Threatening us with an accidental misstep?
I expected more from you.
I know, because he can control us. We've learned this earlier. Also, the vines are bleeding.
Our blade didn't even waver when he said that. Yeah, you're right. He's a bit of a nobody, isn't he? Good thing I've been on your side of all this since the beginning. The princess falls into your arms, tears streaking down her cheeks. I can't believe you're making me describe this. I hate you.
I hate you.
You actually meant it. You rescued me.
Of course I did. Remain silent. I just really hate the people who put us here.
Me too.
She smiles, her hand slipping into yours, and the two of you rush to the basement stairs.
That's cute, actually. What? It's similar to the one where you trust her unconditionally. Except this one you both, like, broke each other's hearts and then you amended them. That's actually really cute.
Shameful, really, that the same thorns that so graciously allowed you downstairs are now blocking your only way out. You're getting desperate, aren't you? Even more proof that you can't actually do anything to stop us. We cut through those other vines just fine. They're only thorns. I'm not afraid of getting a few scrapes. I'm not even sure we need to do any cutting. We can just move them out of the way. What a pathetic showing, really.
A few pointy sticks can't keep us down here. We're both meant for so much more than this.
That we are. Cut into the thorns or step into the thorns. Similarly to the last time, back when we had Voice of the Smitten, we just kind of unlocked a locked door by putting our hands together, so I think just walking through these ones together might just work out fine. Because I feel like cutting into them would show, like, some kind of violence or whatnot. I think they're both probably correct, but I'm just going to step through them to see what happens. And it did work.
Step into the thorns covering the basement stairs, they yield.
It actually worked.
Both you and the princess ascend the stairs without obstacle. This is unacceptable. The second you step out of this cabin with her, the world ends. Do you hear me? What did the world ever do to you to deserve this? It feels so good to hear you say that you're admitting you've lost and we've bested you at your own game at last. I don't care what happens now. That's all I've wanted. You and the princess hesitate at the cabin door. This is your last chance.
I like how we went to the door instead of going out any of the charred, broken down walls.
We've already made our decision.
We're finally leaving here together, aren't we? And all we had to do was trust each other. It wasn't easy, but I'm glad we finally could.
Step into your freedom. Together.
Hands clasped, the two of you open the door and step out into a new day, you irredeemable murderers.
What do we do now? Where's everything going? Why is it so cold?
And there she goes. Memory
She's gone.
returns.
And there's that mirror.
Approach the mirror.
This is going to... If they think it's bad, I'm with them.
Distant as you approach. That's why I love the witch. Yeah, that was a very good one. How you've withered. You've grown. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes. Whenever you are ready.
Let's see. What do you think about this vessel? Where is it? Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one yearns for connection she feels she doesn't deserve. Even when shown compassion, she hid herself away. She will make for a cautious heart. Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
Aww. I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but we will meet again.
And you die. Bring the thorn to her achievement.
You're on a path.
Let's look at the memories. So now we got the thorn, redemption in the thickest of distrust. Did we get everything of this one now? Oh, we'd have to complete the game to get the new visuals, I guess. We'd have to kill her for these ones. Kiss the girl. There's 2 visuals for it. Share a thorny passion of prison of your own making. Strike at a thorny rose's heart. We'd have to stab at her. The singing sounds like Marissa? It does. You can kiss her on this route. That's hilarious. You get the choice twice, and we failed it twice. There is so many.
You're here to...
Okay. Looking at our saves. Do we want to reload? I don't know. What's the plan now? Want to try fighting her and getting our shit kicked in, or do we want to try leaving her for dead? I think we'll take the blade and leave her for dead. Maybe. Oh, wait, no. We can threaten her. Let's threaten her.
The door to her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds... Don't let it fool.
Hi, just checking on you. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
What? No way. What would even make you think that? Yeah, it wasn't a joke. I haven't decided yet. I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
I don't think so.
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing...
Tighten your grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
She looks sadder now.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now,
No.
it'll be too late. End this.
Drop the blade, slay the princess. I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Fine then, I guess we're at an impasse. Squint at the princess while holding on to the blade.
You stare at the princess, squinting. She squints back. The two of you are gonna do this forever, aren't you?
Squint at the princess even harder.
You squint even harder. So does she. At least nobody's dying right now. You're going to have to make a choice. You can't keep squinting forever. Eventually, someone is going to have to blink.
You're gonna be squinting skeletons. Drop the blade or slay the princess. Damn it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and,
Thank you. Maybe now we can just...
against your better judgment, we'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
A relationship? Are you coming on to me? Okay, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Slay her with the knife. I'm getting you out of here. Examine the chains. We've done that already. I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. Keep her locked away. I was expecting I'm ready for that. Squint even harder. That's what I thought was going to happen too. I wish we could just keep staying there forever. That'd be funny. But I think we're going to keep her locked away. I want to see what happens if we do choose this option.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
It does, but knowing this game and the fact that her eyes just became a dangerously new visual that I've never seen before, I don't trust this.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
I made my choice. I'm locking her in the basement.
I know you think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here.
It is not often where he bolds the letters. Okay, that's something might be different slightly.
It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
You're making a mistake.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way to the stairs.
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing.
Now she's gonna chop off her hand just by ripping it off.
Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? You can still turn around and finish the job.
Oh, that's a relief. I was afraid I already committed to not slaying her. Ooh, this is a very funny decision. We're sticking to the plan.
You'll be the death of all of us, but fine. Have it your way. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay, we can make this work. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
Why in God's name would you fall asleep right now?
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
But why did you put the table diagonal? That is a good point. Why would you ever put the table like that?
It's not like this little door I'll hold for very long anyways. Huh? It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
Mood, not gonna lie.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
If I can't hear her, she's not there. The banging is getting louder and louder.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it. You won't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
Whoopsies!
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
Threaten me all you want. All it does is ease my guilty conscience. Ignore her and go to sleep. Ease my guilty conscience.
These aren't threats. These are promises. Sooner or later, you're going to have to sleep. And I'll make sure you never see the light of day again.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way. Where is she?
Yeah, my thoughts exactly.
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
Hello.
You try and stumble
Oh
to
no.
your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working.
Fuck do you mean?
It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach.
She figured out the door opens the other way. Oh no, it was a pull door all along, no!
Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps closer.
Jesus Christ.
One silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
I swear, she has like the biggest eyes in the world. Yeah, like her eyes are even wider.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be.
Oh.
This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is.
Huh.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
There's a dog outside. The Nightmare. I don't think I've seen this before. Now my dog's barking. Ignore that.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I see.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the
End of the world. Yes, yes, yes. Already happened. Proceed to the cabin. We've seen all this already.
A warning, she will lie.
I don't think lying and cheating is a thing. She was very direct with us last time. Or at least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away.
It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
The paranoid. I don't think I've seen you before. We were paranoid because we locked her away, so we got a paranoid voice. I wonder what your little abilities are, my friend, because I know multiple of the voices can do strange things. Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is plain.
Mmm.
The smooth wood of the walls almost featureless.
Eyes.
The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway.
There are spirits in eyes watching me.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
The window is the absolute detail. You guys know that one? I think it was in Mario Sunshine, or what was it? Or was it 64? I don't remember. But those weird alien things staring at you from like the top of the world that no one understood why they were there. This is what the vibes they're giving me.
Hold on. What happened to the door? It's just an empty frame.
She's already got out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us?
I can feel quite a few.
I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
The voice acting is so good. Here's the thing, Zev. There's only 2 voice actors in this whole game. The princess voices all of her princess variants, and the guy voices all of the voices, including the narrator. That is insane. Apparently they got them from like a talk show. That's what I've heard from a friend of mine who played the game. Exactly, I can tell. Yeah, I know. It's so impressive, the voice range. I was told by one of my friends that they were from a talk show or whatever, because one of my friends has like 100% achievements in this game. Hell, he's probably watching the stream right now. He asked me to tell him when he was on. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall, yada yada yada. Okay, let's save. New page for a new version. Absolutely true. I know, it's just impressive to me to see that. So, do we enter with the knife this time? This is the nightmare. The knife didn't really help us before. So fuck it, we'll take it.
You reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
I don't think we can even kill her. She looked like a ghost last time.
Good. Steel can't lie to us.
Did you save? Yes, don't worry, we did right here. It's fine. It's not like we have 99 pages of stuff. Not like we have over 100 different saves of 6 slots each.
Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better than a knife? Could we have a bomb?
That could work.
The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself.
It's good they gave you that many pages, to be honest. Yeah, they gave you much more than you need. That guy's not even looking at us anymore. Did they change who they were looking at? Wait, they're looking behind me. Why are they looking behind me?
Those are the words of someone
You're not.
who knows he's sending us to our death.
I swear they were looking right at me beforehand. Enter the basement. Okay, ignore them. I don't like the visuals.
You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps suspended in darkness.
Huh. More eyes.
More eyes, too.
Yep.
You never mention the eyes. The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
It's weird that I'm agreeing with you more and more as you say this.
Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Come back. She must have you confused with someone else.
Sure, pal.
You really don't remember, do you? It doesn't matter, we need a game plan. We know we can't just go down there unprepared.
How hard is it to throw a knife? I'm gonna talk to her. We don't need a plan, I'm just gonna kill her. Mr. Narrator seems to think that I can do it. I don't know why you all being such pessimists right now. Step off into the void between the stairs. Now I have to.
You attempt to step off the stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them, but you're stopped by an invisible force. Why did you do that? What did you think would happen?
Thought it'd be funny. I was curious.
Congratulations, you really lucked out. Of all the things that could have happened from stepping into a void, nothing is quite possibly the best outcome you could have gotten.
Worth a try.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
Speedrun strat, yeah, you drop down and break your neck to get to the next one.
As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right.
More eyes.
She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed.
Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is?
No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you.
I'm sorry, I just read Hopscotch Core. Thank you, Lise Baby, for the follow from 10 minutes ago. I have alerts off, sorry, so I didn't see it right away.
Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement.
We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again.
Bitch, calm down.
Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Sure. Go left, go right, do nothing, go back the way you came. Let's shirk our responsibilities yet again.
You turn back to the stairs, only to find that they aren't there.
Worth a try.
A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are.
Oh my god.
I told you I was going to find you.
You look even worse somehow.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
And you brought your little knife with you again. Cute.
Ma'am, your face. Yeah, she's got like a cracked mask for a face.
There has to be a way out of this. Think. What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
Voldemort.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Ah.
Blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, liver.
Is this your power?
Nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Okay, he might not be that bad.
Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air.
Oh my god.
As your eyes shoot back open.
He's keeping us alive.
What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more, as your body reapproaches death. Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again.
Yes, please continue.
You sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Stay together.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you?
Nerves, heart, lungs.
Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking us. Heart. Why? Lungs. The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission.
Sure thing, pal.
Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late.
I feel like that just won't work.
Lungs.
Why won't you finish me off? What good am I to you alive? What do you want from me?
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then... Well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too. I don't think I can live without you. And dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
Strike at that? Yeah, I don't think stabbing her is going to work. If you need me alive, then why did you threaten me on the stairs? Why didn't you try being nice to me? If I let you out, what then? Do we go our separate ways? You're a lunatic, you know that, right? If you want to work together, can you at least turn off this whole organ shutting down situation? That would help, yeah.
I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
Okay, I guess that's a little fair. What if I refuse to let you out? We don't have to be enemies. We can work together. We can be friends, even. Toss the blade and remain with your nightmare. I'm not doing any of this. I'm not helping you leave, and I'm not gonna try and kill you. So do your worst. Leave together. Find you when I'll let you leave. Leave together. Run or slay her. Why did you threaten me?
I am being nice. You're alive, aren't you?
Barely.
You died of fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me. You seem miserable.
Slay her? I might try. He's still keeping our body alive. How about I just kill you instead?
The princess cocks her head, neck cracking uncomfortably. And you can't help but imagine a smile carve its way from ear to ear on the other side of her mask.
Thinking about that knife, are we? Put that little theory to the test. See how it plays out. But I don't think you're going to like what happens.
This seems a little different than what the game originally had in mind. I don't know.
Because even if you make me dead, you're not getting out of here. This place is mine. And I'm not giving you the stairs unless I'm leaving with you.
Oh. You're a lunatic, you know that, right?
Like I said, I am what I am. And right now, I'm in control. So, you might want to be a little nicer to me.
She raises one long gloved finger, its tip hovering just over your skin, seeming to enjoy the lingering threat. But she withdraws, sparing you another momentary glimpse of death.
Are you trying to tell me that she can touch me and kill me instantly? And if I let you out, what then? What if I refuse to let you out? What happens then?
We're stuck down here together. Until you change your mind.
Static, and a skipped beat as she touches your shoulder and whispers in your ear.
No! Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart,
Come on, buddy,
lungs,
work harder.
liver, nerves.
Only until your heart finally gives out.
Why your fingers bend like that? Actually, finger.
You know, when you die, I'll find myself somewhere new. And before too long, you'll be there too. That's how this all works, right? This doesn't end until you let me out. And a lot can happen before then. I'm sure I can get creative.
And if I let you out, what then? Do we go our separate ways?
No, definitely not. If you're what I need to leave this place, chances are you're pretty useful. I think I'll keep you right by my side. A little good luck charm to make sure I stay free.
I'm good, actually.
Don't worry. I'll make sure to take good care of you. I promise.
Being around you is agony. I'm not going to stick around.
Oh, we both know that you don't have a say here, so you should just look on the bright side.
I can jump into the void. I have quite a say.
That's actually what the bright side is for you, but I'm positive you can find it if you look hard enough.
I'll just die then. We can be friends even. Me when I lie.
I'm glad you're seeing things my way.
I was sent you to stop you from destroying the world. I can't just let you leave.
Destroy is such an unenlightened way of putting it. So sudden, so violent, so little nuance. I'm not going to destroy the world, but I am going to hold it in my hands and squeeze it.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to make it afraid, just like I've made you afraid.
Creepy old lady.
The world needs fear, doesn't it? Every terror I bring would make the good times so much better. Well, I'm practically doing a public good. So what harm is there really in letting me out?
Life in. Hi, chat. Venom 3 was okay. Anyway. People will die if you do to them what you've done to me.
When everyone dies eventually, they're all full of wet, writhing things, and in the end, each and every one of them gets unwound.
Unwound.
And then those things get to become a new everybody. Just to come apart all over again.
Next, Neon, I'm sorry, but no. Twitch chatter, I will not hear you out. Not in a million years.
All I want is to be there for it. I want to watch it happen, and maybe do a little unwinding myself. Is that really so much to ask?
Toss the blade and remain with your nightmare. Okay, let's get out of here. Fine, you win, I'll let you leave. Leave together. Run or slay the princess. What if we toss the blade and remain with her? I'll just die then.
And then we'll wind up right back where we started. Round and round we'll go. I wonder what will be different next time. Maybe you'll actually be able to move a limb. Who knows?
We give it a try.
Always
Okay.
Going to win.
Are you sure about that? Give it enough tries and I'm bound to win eventually. Maybe you don't get to come back like I do.
Is that a bet you're willing to take? Imagine climbing a mountain of lifetimes. And when you finally reach the summit, when you finally win, the only view you find is me.
You're cooked, little bro.
And then I push you, and you go tumbling all the way down those millions upon millions of battered and broken pieces of you that couldn't make the cut. What then? Would you have it in you to climb again? It sounds like a lot of effort for nothing. When instead we can just leave this place together, hand in hand.
Yeah, but I really don't like you. I'm not doing this. I'm not helping you leave, and I'm not going to try and kill you. So do your worst. I'll let you leave here. Leave together. Run or slay the princess. Our decision. Let's get the last bit of dialogue.
Because I don't want to. And even if I did, I don't have to. Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now. And I'm enjoying the show.
The princess leans forward, bringing her masked lips close to your ears.
If I want to see you gone, all I need to do is break your concentration.
Heart, lungs,
Come on.
liver, nerves,
Stay alive, buddy.
lungs. She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck. It feels like static. And then... Shit, make her stop.
Come on, buddy.
Hey, snap out of it. Okay, deep breath, we're fine. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart. You're back.
Welcome back.
One moment, and then you're gone. Just like that.
Life and get out.
Ah, and there's the fear.
She pulls away.
But that wouldn't be very fun, now would it? I've already done that.
Only decisions left. Kiss, come on. Leave together, run, slay her, toss the blade. We get like 5 options here. Alright, I'm gonna get a drink of water. Make the decision. Let's stab the bitch. She's a ghost, it won't work. Worth a try, though.
Your will concentrates into a single fine point, and you strike out against the princess, ignoring the constant reminders of your breaking body. She doesn't even move.
It worked.
The blade sinks into her heart.
We did it. We actually did it.
That worked?
You actually went for it. Oh, you're going to regret this. I could be so much more terrible for you than I am now.
Can she?
I've already seen how she can change. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
You're not getting those stairs back. I'll see you when you finally decide to die.
She falls
Up.
to the ground, unmoving. Nerves. Oh. I can stop now, can't I?
Interesting how opportunistic, cheated, and hero was silent that entire time. They don't exist right now. We haven't taken an opportunist situation. Cheated isn't even here. And hero is here as well. And he has talked. They're just not here right now. They appear when the voices happen. Paranoid happened because we were locking her away, and he helped save us somehow.
I can. Finally.
Good work, man. You put in a hustle.
And now that she's gone, you can let us out of here. Right?
But she was the one who controlled this place, wasn't she? And now she's dead. I don't like to think what that means for us.
Hero's basically cheering from the sidelines at Paranoid. Yeah, basically.
It means that you're stuck here. Forever. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, I hate this. Time passes.
Forever's gonna end eventually, right?
No, it won't. That's the whole point of forever. It doesn't end.
I feel sick.
It doesn't have to be forever, though. Does it?
What do you mean?
We still have a way out, clutched in our hands.
What?
Are you suggesting we kill ourselves? Won't we be dead? I guess that hasn't stopped us before.
That's a terrible idea. You've already saved the entire world from ruin. Why would you want to die? Because right now, you don't want us to do that.
Ooh, smart.
You're right. I don't. But if we've already saved the world, then why does it matter if we die? Why do you care? I just do. I value life. Every life. Even yours. Especially yours.
I'm sure you do, buddy.
Why?
What do you mean, why? I think it's perfectly reasonable to value life.
This is a very good route to have as one of your first ones. I didn't get this route in my first playthrough, but this is very good because Paranoid's asking a lot of questions that I would have liked to know.
Exactly. I don't have to answer that.
It's not like it matters if I'll die, I'll just come back again. But I've got the best company I could ask for. You guys, what more do I need? Am I not a creature of biology? Won't I starve or die of dehydration before forever happens? Take the blade from her body. Wait.
That's a grim thought, innit?
Yeah. In it.
But I suppose you're right. You are a creature of biology. Something will happen to you before forever comes along. We don't have to starve to death. You have our way out. Use it.
It's not like it matters if I die, I'll just come back again.
Again? That's unfortunate. You were only supposed to be here once. I don't like the way you said that. You knew this was a possibility, didn't you?
Yep.
Of course I did. Though I'd rather hoped I was the first one. That explains a lot, though. Oh, you bastard. How much are you not telling us? Plenty. But it's all in your best interest. And the world's. And mine.
Yep. That would have been so useful to know on the first playthrough.
She's dead and we're stuck in a hell void forever. How could telling us your secrets possibly hurt anyone? It just can. Look, this world is saved, but if you start over, for all you know, you're just putting another world in danger. You barely managed to land the killing blow here. What if you don't manage it next time? I've already said too much, really. You won't get another word out of me on the subject.
Can you tell me your secrets now?
No.
How about now? Is it secret time?
Still no.
Pretty please? I'm gonna wear you down eventually. Might as well spill those sweet secrets. Sweet, sweet secrets now. Then we'll have something else to talk about.
You're not going to wear me down. Oh, we should ask him one more time. He's on the cusp of sharing his secrets. I can feel it.
What else are we gonna do?
I'm not. Either way, at least needling him is something to do.
Secret?
The narrator ignores you. You can't just describe yourself ignoring us. I can.
Secret?
The narrator continues to ignore you.
But I've got the best company. Are you stuck here with us, or are you capable of going other places? I can't speak English.
I'm stuck here with you. I wish I weren't. Feelings mutual. At least we're all being honest.
But I get it. You don't want us to die because you'd be lonely. How sweet.
Unlike you, I'm not capable of being lonely.
Yeah, it's because you're an echo.
Oh, sure you are. Give it some time without us, and I'm sure you'll start feeling lonely.
But I got the best company I could ask for, you guys. What more do I need?
Oh, you could do a lot better than us. Exactly. You'll be fine here. Just come up with a game or something to pass the time.
Buddy, we're here forever. Take the blade from her body or wait. What if I wait? After we stab her, let's see what happens if we wait.
More time passes. You're still here.
Wait.
More time more time more 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 more
More.
more 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 time.
Okay, we don't get a choice. The illusion of choice.
You remove the blade from the princess's body. What exactly are you planning on doing with it?
More. Slay yourself or wait.
More time. More.
Alright, I'm done. Explore. Throw the blade into the void. Ooh.
Oh, no,
Out with this shit.
What are you doing? You tighten your grip and fling the blade as hard as you can into the void. It's gone. Now you're really stuck here forever. There's no way out now.
Take her mask and put it on. Control the world.
You mean other than starving? Right, I mean other than that.
Wait.
You wait, and then you wait for a little while longer.
More time
Eventually
passes.
The thirst sets in, and the hunger. The darkness of this place prevents you from wholly grasping the context of passing time, but that doesn't stop it from passing. Nor does it stop your biology from unraveling.
Shame.
The only things you know for certain are that it's long, and that it hurts. The vastness of your suffering can't be adequately put into words. We really shouldn't have tossed the blade.
Nah. More time passes.
You really shouldn't have. But biology and time are immutable forces, and eventually, long before forever gets the chance to come, everything goes dark.
And you die.
Don't muck it up next time. The princess may be slain here, but she isn't slain there.
So he knows that he's gonna forget next time. That's fun. The Wraith. That's new. Oh god.
In the wood. Shit. This really doesn't end, does it? It doesn't matter if we kill her, it doesn't matter if she kills us, it just goes on and on and on and on and on. Yes, so it does. No, there has to be a way out of here. There just has to be. What if we do what she asked us to last time? What if we just let her leave?
Buddy, we've already killed her.
Okay, so you've already been here. More than once, even. Great. So you probably already know all about her, and all about the threat she poses to the world.
Yes, and you also told us all of our secrets, so it wouldn't be too bad if you tell us all about them again.
Then let me remind you how catastrophic it would be if you helped her leave in any way. If she gets out, the world ends, and everyone ends with it. Yourself included. Oh, threatening us with death.
Voice of the cold.
And why should we be afraid of dying? We've already done it twice.
We have a new friend.
All death has done is shunt us back to these woods, where we're forced to listen to your empty warnings again and again. This place feels a bit different though, doesn't it? I don't even know what I'd call it, but it's definitely not the same path in the woods anymore.
Yeah, no shit.
That's all the more reason to take this seriously. If the path isn't the same, it means that her influence is spreading, and the world has already started to end. Her influence? I really shouldn't have said that. It'll make your task more difficult. But now it's out, you could always take that information as a sign of goodwill between us and do your job, alright?
We've already done it twice, and now we're gonna do it once more. Are you the same narrator we met in the other loops? You were quick to accept that we've been here before.
Suspiciously quick. If I had to make a wager, I'd say yes and no. Is that supposed to be a riddle? If it is, it's not very good. I haven't met you, but you've clearly met me. It sounds to me like you're hopping between parallel realities, in which case the me you just met here is the same collection of experiences as the me you met at all of those other beginnings, but their continuity breaks the moment you say or do anything, in effect making them all separate.
Fun.
So, yes, I'm the same me, but ever since the moment we started talking, I'm different. I'm not sure how we're supposed to kill him ourselves, but he's asking for it. Maybe there's some way she can take care of him for us. They've clearly all been through some harrowing experiences. Don't let their baggage influence your decisions. You have the ability to see things clearly. I suggest you use it.
That I do. We've killed her and been killed by her, and neither of those things have gone well for us. If there's going to fall through this loop forever, eventually we're going to have to let her out. We might as well do it now. What happens if we don't go to the cabin? That's another option. There's something else we haven't tried. Turn around and leave. What happens if we try and leave now? I think the voices are supposed to be echoes of your previous self and the actions you felt. Yes, they are. In fact, they all have different abilities as well. You might as well. I'm going to save here again. When do we turn around and leave now?
You have already committed to my completion.
You cannot go further astray.
Okay. Guess not. What happens if we don't go to the cabin? That's another option.
Then she finds a way out on her own.
Welp.
So, standing around out here is the same as us letting her out. Only we don't have to see her. That's got to be better, right? No, it's strictly worse. And why is that? Because it's cowardly, for starters, and because the unknown is always worse than the known. But really, all you're doing right now is weighing two considerably bad options. The only solution worth considering is slaying her, and whatever delusion is holding you back from doing that is just that, a delusion. If you already managed to end her in some other world, the only reason you'd be here is that you somehow managed to do it wrong.
My completion insane wording? Not really. That's the voice of the shifting mound. The other version that just takes the vessels. We can't go and get the other vessel again. We've already tried walking away, and I guess we're too far along in this route that we can't change it now. We might as well do it
You're
now.
making a dizzying amount of assumptions. Your perceived reality looping twice before does not mean it will continue to do so forever. Those little voices have already drawn attention to the fact that even the path is different. The world itself is at a tipping point. Know that there is always a choice. Even if you were stuck in an infinite loop, there's no reason to assume that the mere nature of the infinite would force you to make any specific choice. You do have free will, as much as things would be easier if you didn't.
Hey.
And you can just keep making the correct choice forever, never deviating.
Well, actually, that's just not true. You can't make the same choices.
Everyone is manipulating us, but we're starting to see the threads now. We just have to avoid getting tangled up in them.
Do you have free will, though? Only when you be at the end of the game.
On second thought, let's not kill him. Let's throw him someplace that never ends. I'd like to see what that does to him.
Proceed.
You continue down the path towards the cabin. It isn't long before you're steps away from your destination. I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do.
I'm genuinely curious what changes now.
I don't like any of our options here. It feels like we're being driven down the tracks to some awful inevitability. There must be something we're missing. Something that would make everything make sense.
Sorry, buddy, but you haven't beaten the game.
Maybe letting her out really is the answer. Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care.
Oh.
It sounds like somebody's about to crack.
Are you trying to use reverse psychology on me, or have you just given up?
There's obviously no point in trying to reason with you right now, especially with all these clowns offering up their useless advice. Honestly, it seems like the more I try and talk sense into you, the more single-minded they get about letting her out. So yes, I'm done trying to argue.
Shame.
Would you look at that? We won.
Yes, we have.
Take it however you will.
Enter the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is long and
Jesus.
dark, a single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance. Curtains billow out from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving everything forward.
Less of a cabin, more of a corridor.
The only furniture of note is... That's strange. What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror. What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
Listen, I don't know why he knows this so perfectly.
What do you mean there isn't a mirror? There's a mirror. Plain as day at the end of the hall.
Yeah, only the voices can hear the mirror because they're a part of you, and the mirror is a part of you, I think. And the narrator can't hear it because he's not a part of you.
I suppose the only way to go is forward. So forward we will go. Blade or not, it doesn't really matter, does it?
It doesn't really matter, does it? Let's pretend there's a mirror at the end of this hallway, and what's in that right now? We can't see behind it. What's there? What's behind it? Approach the mirror.
You slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward, towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched.
I don't see any eyes this time, though.
Oh, do we? Do we feel like we're being watched? I hadn't noticed. At least you're admitting to it now. You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there.
Wipe the mirror clean.
This is it. The mirror's going to go away, and she's going to startle us. We better brace ourselves.
I imagine she does just jump from behind the mirror.
You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening. Oh, that was a close one. All that stress and lead up for nothing.
Nope, we're gonna get jump scared now.
Helplessly staring
There it is.
into the void. I'm glad I made a lasting impression.
Shit, where is she? You feel something long and frigid. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. And then she, the princess, constricts. Your bones snap.
What?
Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse, and you collapse with them. You're met with
Oh
the
my
terrifying
God.
visage of the princess. Her hand grips your leg in a steel vice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
Holy shit. Ma'am.
You killed me last time, and that was after you tried to lock me away forever. I was so close to freedom, but then you took my body away from me.
Ma'am, where's your skin? Okay, we may have killed her a little bit. Also, look at our feet. We have very elongated feet. Oh, she just bent my ankle completely. Holy shit. That's my... I like how we're still a bird person as well.
So now, I'm going to take yours, and I'm going to walk it out of here.
Okay.
And you?
Ooh.
You get to watch me do it. Completely helpless. Just like you left me.
Okay, maybe letting her in isn't the best idea. She clearly hates us.
Yikes. I can't help but think of this stupid joke. It's just the... My taste in woman does not reflect my issues. Bro's taste in woman.
And what's your point? I thought you wanted to get out of here. This is a way out, and it's different. We might as well take it.
Alright, this is a horrible idea.
Yeah, but not like this. She's going to make it hurt. Then turn off the part of you that feels things. Oh, like it's that easy? It is. Pain is just another sensation. If you can tolerate joy, you can tolerate pain.
The music here is threatening as hell, and I like it.
Except that pain hurts. Yes, that's what it does. That's the definition. Do we need to explain to you why pain is bad? You need to explain to yourself why it isn't.
Look, we're even now. You killed me and then I killed you. Water under the bridge, right? I'm a victim in all this too, you know? Wouldn't possessing me against my will make you no better than me? You don't have to be evil, you don't have to do this. Do you need to take my body? Can't I just open the door for you? That's fine, I actually came here to free you. Struggle. You killed me, we're even now.
I think you forgot something. Like the part where all this started when you left me to languish in a pit all by myself. Now I've become something so much worse. And it's all thanks to you.
What a wonderful smile you have.
If I were you, I would just want to get it over with. You lost your chance to call the shots. There's no going back to fix it now. You can either look on in horror or celebrate my freedom. But either way, you're about to become a passenger.
I'm a victim in all this too.
And sometimes victims become the same as their victimizers. Just because someone hurt you doesn't mean you get a free pass.
Funny how she says that like it's a bad thing when it's exactly what she's doing right now.
Something tells me pointing out the irony wouldn't do much to help us.
Passenger, yeah, she's probably intending to take control of our body and use it to maneuver her way back, or she's just gonna drag us back to the door.
You should be grateful that I still have a use for you. Being mine is more than you deserve, really.
Shut up.
Enough talking. We'll have plenty of time for chit-chat once this place is far behind us.
Hold up.
You remain pinned
My
to the floor
God.
of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding. Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle.
Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head?
That would help.
And crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess. Not like this. You don't even have a weapon, so I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, are out of luck too.
Oh, hey! Yeah, just only smiles here.
Okay, deep breath. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine.
Not in the slightest, pal.
Is it? Is there any conceivable way that this is fine? Yeah, I'm right. This is fine. It's better than last time. At least our organs aren't failing. At least I can actually talk.
It is fine. Everything is always fine. These consequences have no real impact on us outside of momentary discomfort. I'm sure we'll be moving on again soon enough.
Huh.
Your vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul.
You free this Saturday? Oh, okay. Get out of my head!
You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong.
No.
It's so cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out.
That's much different from last time. We had in the very first playthrough when we killed her and then she just wanted to get out. She was kind of chill with us and she even went in calmly. This one, there's a growth trying to push us all out. Ah!
I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support.
It's rather rude to show up in somebody else's body and boss it around like this.
I think you're just being a little bit dramatic. It wasn't that bad.
We were gonna let you out of here. That's the whole reason we marched all the way back up to the cabin.
And she can understand the voices now because she's inside of her head.
Were we?
I was. And what reasons are those supposed to be? Nobody should be able to be judge, jury, and executioner.
We weren't always like this. I've always been like this. We don't have to let her out. I've been storing up a little bit of will since she forced her way in here. Take it and throw us all into the basement. It's better than giving her what she wants.
You've been storing up a little bit of will?
Your body,
Ooh.
still slumped against the wall, trapped between the princess's overwhelming will and the blinding pain of your splintered ankle, takes an excruciating step towards the cabin door. The movement is stiff, your body reduced to a marionette, pulled reluctantly along by your strings.
It's not that bad. The pain feels good. Because I know you feel it too.
Throw your body into the abyss or leave the cabin. You don't get to make the decisions here, lady.
In a single moment of overwhelming willpower, you tear your body from the wall and hurl it towards the gaping abyss.
I won't let you do that.
Capillaries burst and muscle fibers tear as you and the princess struggle over the reins of your body. One foot planted firmly on the edge where the floor ends, and the nothing begins. It's unquestionable that her reserves are greater than yours, but fortunately for you, the distance you have to cover is far shorter.
We're putting in everything we have.
Come on, voices. Put everything in.
You're not. You're thinking too much about how she's hurting us. You're thinking too much about your body. It's just a body.
Yes, it's just a body now, but I need to do so many terrible things to you.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Next one, we all go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
You throw everything you have against her and manage, for one brief moment, to overpower the princess's hold on your body. But that moment was all you needed. Your foot slips a few inches, and you collapse forward, the darkness swallowing you whole.
let's go.
Why do you hate me?
Her thought slips through you, unheeded, as you fall, and fall, and fall.
We can have a little heart-to-heart now that no one's gonna escape. Maybe not heart-to-heart.
We did it! We actually did it! Yes, we've really shown them all, haven't we? I don't think this qualifies as saving the world, but at least you didn't ruin it. What happens now? But I want to know what he thinks happens now. Why? What do you know that you're not telling us?
Long quiet. Idiot. Oh, ripped out of our body. Terminal velocity ceases and you feel something, a mass, a growth, torn out of you. You and the princess look at each other for a short moment.
What's happening to me?
Bye, loser. Out of this house. Out of this house. And before she's gone, you feel a resistance underneath your feet once more. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again.
Approach it.
This doesn't... It's calling us. And not in a good way. Ignore the cowards. You have to look.
Even the cold understands it. Distant as you approach. You've withered. Yep. Proceed. Let's see what this one is. Oh my god, look at her. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction.
We've seen this one already.
All of me is changed.
Let's see. What do you think of this vessel?
This one is loneliness turned to seething. She could not find her strength in others, so she found it in herself. She will make for a driven heart.
That's interesting.
Do not mourn her.
She isn't lonely anymore.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Bye-bye. Bring the wraith to her, a driven heart. Okay. Now let's load. Let's let her take us to the end. Leave the cabin.
You toss the last of your will aside and surrender to the princess.
I'm just curious, really.
Guess that's that. Maybe we'll find our freedom on the other side. An end is an end. Let's see what it has in store for us.
This is all I wanted. It will be a mercy for you at the end of everything.
Shut up. Get out of my body.
Your body inches along the corridor, every step more difficult and painful than the last. Your joints stiff and unresponsive, the shattered bones of your ankle grinding ceaselessly, as if they're fragmenting, then reforming, then snapping all over again as you make your way towards the outside world. But despite the anguish, it doesn't feel like the exit to the cabin is getting any closer. If anything, it's getting further away.
Ah.
It doesn't matter how long this hallway is. I will drag this body to a case of meat and feathers. I will be free.
Please, just let her out.
Yes. Let me out.
She seems a little bit mangry.
It's pointless, isn't it? I can't stop her without you, and you'd already given up by the time we met. No, screw that. The hallway gets even longer.
Screw that.
You had to describe me into submission. The door is right there.
Oh.
It really is, isn't it?
Princess, do you need a Snickers?
I walked to it.
That you do? Jesus.
Your bloody hand on the door. I made you twist the handle.
Isn't saying all of this his job?
Yeah.
It's gone.
Oh, he really is, isn't he? I had a feeling you could deal with him for us.
I did nothing. He dealt with himself.
How and why?
This is it then. The big moment. Finally, we'll get to see what's really out there.
The handle clicked as we pushed forward. The air is different here.
The bowels of the cabin, you feel another violent tear, a rending that cuts all the way down to your soul. Once again separated from everything. That had nestled in the deep crevices of your body from everything that isn't you.
Yeah, us again. How interesting. Everything is gone. Except her.
What is happening to me?
Bye. Back again we go. So, just the same? Yeah.
She's gone.
Wonder what if she says the vessel is different now.
This one is loneliness.
It's the exact same.
turned to
Okay.
soothing. She could not find her. I will.
Okay. Now, let's go back, because the decisions here just kind of happen automatically, the final one. So what if we go back and don't kill her? This one originally. Fuck! I did that accidentally. Shit. Load, here we go. Load here, yes. Continue on the stairs in silence.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, she could be. Are you? No, I'm not. Excuse. We're going to.
Go back the way you came. Here we go. There we go.
Lungs,
There we go. Now we save back here.
heart, lungs, liver,
There you go.
nerves.
Totally okay with that. So last time we just stabbed her straight up. What if we run?
You turn and run, doing your best to put one useless leg in front of the other.
You poor, poor thing. Wrong choice.
You get nowhere before the princess is in front of you once again.
What wonderful eyes you have.
You're always going to be a coward.
Liver. She raises a hand to her mask and pulls it down. You don't get the chance to see what lies beneath before it envelops you.
Interesting. Thank you for the hydrogen and posture check. I will drink water now. Also, she shed a tear. Did she cry? Yeah. She shed a single tear.
Like a creeping mold, the complete reality of your existence threads its way through your mind. Birth, death, birth again, decay and bloom, a million stitches from a million microscopic wounds you've inflicted on everyone you've ever met, with every muscle you've moved and every word you've ever spoken.
Okay.
No.
Let me out.
Your existence hurts them.
Let me out.
A lonely soul in a room by itself, weeping. It lives for 80 years and then it's gone. And then it's there again.
Oh.
Let me out.
A reprieve. A good life. Love. Children. A steady career. Recognition from your peers. Here one moment. Gone the next. The worms have found their orifices.
Jesus.
Let me out.
Diagnosis. It forgets everything it is. Anger, rage, distance, poverty. The lonely soul is lonely again. Love turns to mockery. It dies. It is reborn. Worse. Lonelier.
Let me out.
Yeah, I also feel a little bit bad for her now as well. A little bit worse.
No, 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 no. No, no. What's happening to us?
Let me out.
This is all too much. I can't keep going.
What do you mean you can't? You can't just stop.
You can't keep going.
Exactly.
What are you talking about?
But he doesn't respond.
Oops, I think I broke you. I'll see you soon. You'll know what to do.
Your body is dead, but you live on. Chapter 3. Chapter 5, 4, 5. This is very new. The moment of clarity.
You're on a path in the...
Shit. What the hell was that? Who are we? What are we doing?
I did not expect this at all. I expected just a slight different outcome. This is an entirely different situation.
There was a princess.
The Broken is here now. Hello.
It's all so fuzzy. It hurts when I try to remember.
You shouldn't know about the princess. At least, not until I... You've already been here, haven't you?
Buddy, I think looking around can tell you that answer pretty quickly.
I guess. It feels so long ago, almost like we've never left. We have to let her out.
No, that's the opposite of what you're here to do. You have to slay her.
I'm not gonna lie, all of these, like, places and worlds that we're going to are such cool ideas for, like, an area that anyone can be in any game ever. Imagine this being, in, like, a game that you're playing in a 3D environment. How fucking cool would that be?
Slay? We decided not to do that, didn't we? Yeah, we're supposed to let her out. It's really the only way this works out for us. If you think about it, she's the one with power here. Nobody else can do much of anything.
I wish I could draw, then I could make cool stuff of this in the background. That would be fucking awesome.
No, we were supposed to keep her trapped there forever. I think.
The Stubborn, you're here as well.
We're supposed to be unfeeling. How many times do I have to tell you to snuff out your heart?
And the Cold is here as well.
We can't be unfeeling.
Hunted?
Not when there's so much fear everywhere.
Are all of my voices here? It showed a ton of chapters. In the moment of clarity, that's where we're at. Is that like all my voices are together?
There's nothing for us to do. We've already tried everything.
Out of all the voices so far, I don't know if we're going to see any new ones here, but I have not seen Hunted originally come up. I have not seen him show up originally yet.
We love her, so we have to set her free.
You're here, and I am very angry at that.
Can we love something that hates us? Can we love something that hurts us?
Welcome back, Skeptic.
To be given an ounce of kindness from something so cruel would be more pure than any other love.
Go home.
Why are there so many of us? There aren't supposed to be so many of us. This is bad. You need to get a grip. What did you let happen? How many times have you been here?
A few. I think they're all wrong. That's a good question. How many times have you all been here?
Many times. It feels like we've been here forever. But it also feels like we've barely been here at all.
I guess this is separate from all the other paths, maybe.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, we just have to do what she says, and then everything will be fine.
Bit late for that. Love how the narrator just spins this on us. A little bit, yeah.
It won't. It will be for us. She said so. You're part of everything. If things aren't fine for everything, they won't be fine for you. There's no difference between fine and not fine. It just goes on and on.
I think they're all wrong, but that doesn't make sense. I only remember being here twice before this, and some of you don't seem to remember being here at all. Was I here those other times? Did someone else make the decisions?
What does here even mean if you really think about it? Shut up. You were here.
Every single time.
You did your best, really. There's just a pecking order. And our cruel and beautiful goddess sits atop it, right where she's always belonged.
You're lucky. What I would give to be able to forget. I've tried to keep them numb, but they're all too soft. A shame, really.
If I don't remember what I did, then it couldn't have been me that didn't. What if we don't go to the cabin? Can you make sense of them? What if we don't?
We've tried that.
True.
It doesn't work. Our hearts always brought us back to her. The deck is stacked.
So, yeah, we have the knowledge of every single route in our head right now, that even the ones that I haven't done, these voices, they have that memory. I'm back. What, streamer, what cool stuff have you found? Funny you mentioned that.
So many paths, and they're all circles.
All these circles make a square. Wait, no, shit. Other way around. The only way out of this is to do nothing, so nothing I will do. I feel so disjointed. I don't know if I can pull this off. I don't know if I can slay her.
I don't care how you feel. You have to slay her. You have to pull yourself together. You have to snap out of it.
You're lucky you haven't been stuck here like the rest of them. There's no other way to keep going. You either need to forget, or you need to stop feeling much of anything. They can't do either.
Quite the reunion here. Yep, and the only one that I've really left out is Hunter. He's the only, Hunted is the one that we haven't really naturally found yet. I wonder how I can get him.
He's not wrong. He's the only smart one left, if you ask me.
He's worse than her.
I think they're all wrong.
Of course we're wrong.
She's the only thing that's right.
I played a bit today and I found quite a lot of interesting things that I haven't seen before.
Yes, obviously they're all wrong. What are you going to do about it?
Hold on, I'll show you the memories that I got so far. We went ahead and this one so far, the nightmare. We're currently on this path. We found the wraith. We found a moment of clarity, bear witness to one's darkest fears. Well, that's where we're at right now. We found the thorny lady and we found the stranger. Those are the ones that we found so far. These are all the ones that I've found so far, at least. I don't remember what I did, and it couldn't have been me that did it.
Don't think about that too hard. All it will do is weaken your resolve and make it that much harder for you to slay her.
Maybe you're shattered in your own way.
Are you your memories? Or are you the one perceiving the present moment?
Good point.
Ugh, here you go philosophizing again. It never goes anywhere. Yes, this is far from the first time you've asked us about consciousness. Who am I? What am I? What is I? Who even cares? They're good questions, great questions even, but they don't have any answers. And they all just end in quivering torment.
Okay, you're a little bit of a bitch, I'm gonna be honest with you, man.
It doesn't matter what we do, because we always find her, and if we don't find her, she always finds us.
I love the existentialism, yeah.
And then she smashes us into smaller pieces. If you all just stopped feeling, we could have been done with this ages ago.
That's great.
Your thoughts are far too scattered to rein back in. Your only option is to silence them.
I'm good, I like them. Can you make sense of them?
There's nothing worth making sense of. They're clearly all traumatized. And yet, you aren't. We break apart, and you stay the same.
Yep.
Yeah, what's your secret? Why can you break the rules when we can't?
Let's overwrite these older saves of this one. This one we don't need anymore. We've done all the options there. Proceed to the cabin. The only way out is to do nothing, so nothing I will do.
You do nothing. You can't just do nothing. You have to do something.
I can do nothing.
That's a new one. Huh. Do you think it'll work?
No. Nothing ever works.
Man, you're worse than the other guys. Come on, you're the worst. You're literally one of the worst ones. The worst one, in fact.
Boo! You're the worst one.
I'm glad I got you on my side, pal.
He's not the one who got us into this mess. At least I keep you breathing around her. See? That's why the sad one's the worst. The jumpy one tries. Who cares? All of you just yap about nothing. And that kind of attitude is why you're in the top half.
Not the tier listing of the voices. I love it.
Great.
Great. Stubborn's my favorite.
And that's why you're not the top. I want to see what nothing does for us. And right now, all of you aren't letting nothing happen.
Hopefully this stuffs all the rest of them someplace quiet. You need me, and you need to not have them.
Should we actually tier list the voices? Yeah, but I should do that after I do every route.
He'll get you killed by himself?
Oh, all of us have gotten all the rest of us killed at one point or another. That's hardly even a concern now.
Like after you're done with the game? Yeah, definitely. It would be very funny to do that.
As the little voices bicker amongst themselves, you do your best to stay still in the woods. It is difficult, and the more time you spend waiting, the harder it will be to sharpen your focus when you need it.
Yes, yes.
I wonder what we look like right now. Are we standing? Sitting? I like to think we have an air of dignity.
Sure thing, pal.
My point exactly.
Smitten is on the lower tiers. Proceed to the cabin, continue to do nothing.
You have already committed to my completion.
Okay. The illusion of
Slowly
choice.
make your way through the umbral forest, bumping against unseen trees as you grasp through the darkness for a way forward.
Gosh darn it, it was worth a try.
But eventually,
Huh.
you do make it to the cabin. Or rather, you make it to the place a cabin should have been. Instead, all you find is an empty hill. No, this isn't right.
Huh.
There's a cabin there. There's always supposed to be a cabin there. Don't ask him about the mirror. He always says he never sees it.
Smitten is in tier Y.
He always lies. And he always makes it gone. Stay focused. You still have a job to do, and it's best not to be distracted by fraying thoughts. There is no mirror. You know that as well as I do. She's still here, buried deep inside the earth. Just walk up the hill. You always give too much space to the others. It's why you always lose.
God, I love the spacing. This place is so cool. You can see like a shadowy hill. You can see it on the corners. And what's wrong with giving them space? What if it helps them? What if they need to be heard?
They've been heard too much. It's why they are the way they are.
Exactly. They are delusions, and all that catering to them will do is drag you down to their level. You have to keep moving. Or you could just give up.
Approach the mirror. Are we gonna fall in the hole?
Walk up the hill, hesitating just beyond the bounds of the cabin. The cabin that isn't there.
Huh. I thought I saw a hole there.
You've got to clean the mirror, haven't you? You've got to see what's in it. Smash it to pieces.
She's on the other side, and we have to let her out. It's the only way we can be free.
It's the only way we can have our thoughts back. Just go around it.
Just do something. It doesn't matter what.
Proceed.
Proceed? Proceed to where? I'm afraid you're going to have to be a little more specific. That's another new one. How do you keep coming up with new things? I hope this works better than nothing did. Of course it'll work. He always makes the best decisions. It's why he gets to make them.
You said that before.
And it already has worked.
Huh.
It's gone, don't you see? We're one step closer to her.
The interior of the cabin is much the same as the exterior of the cabin. A dull, fuzzy, dreamlike nothing. It's empty and isolating, but there's just enough vague shape and unknown texture to suggest the structure therein. Wrong and unsettling as it may be, the only object of note is a pristine blade buried in the dirt floor, a hint of its shining edge teasing through the sediment.
What if it's not pristine? What if it's dirty and rusted?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right. Take it. It's the only way forward.
Take the blade. It's the only way forward. You've already tried everything else. Don't you remember? You have to take the blade. Take the blade. Illusion of choice.
You reach down to take the blade.
Oh,
but
bye.
as you do, the ground beneath it shifts, the weapon sinking deep into the earth.
Who's ready to see her climbing out on all fours?
You lean over the hole and gaze into the abyss. It is so very deep. Deep in the bowels of the earth. You see something staring back at you. It fills you with dread. It's her. She's watching us. She never stops watching us.
It's been a while, friend.
There you are. My toy has finally come to finish his job.
With every word she speaks, the princess in the pit blinks closer.
You dragged this out for so much longer than you had to.
Quick, kick her. Cover the hole with dirt. Just throw shit down in there. Pocket sand, go.
Closer
But it was always just a matter of time.
and closer.
Throw stuff at her, quick. You have a foot. Kick her.
You are going to have to stop running eventually.
And closer.
Oh, she has quite a few hands, actually.
Everything stops running eventually.
Throw yourself at her. Cannonball!
Except for me. I've already taken your will, and you're not getting it back.
Oh my god, I just realized the actual visual, you can change it around. Oh, that's cool.
And what's left is for you to take my hand and let me out.
Hey, bestie. I think your foot's gonna get stuck in that, yeah. Nothing to really kick, huh?
It'll be so much fun. You and me, together, exploring the world and spreading fear wherever we go. Well, mostly just me. But you'll get to be there too. A witness. Oh, I can even make you a little cage if you want. Gilded and everything.
I'm good.
Don't pose. Don't try to resist. I've already molded you into what I need. And you lost your power so long ago. Don't bother working yourself into a frenzy to get it back.
Do something. Do anything that isn't taking her hand.
I'd love to. But it doesn't look like I have a choice. You're just an object, a tool. You were once something else a long time ago. Well, that was something. Was that something you, or is it just a dull and jaded memory? There is no other ending here. Just take her hand and set her free.
You extend your hand to hers. For all her past cruelties, the moment feels gentle, tender even. I can't believe you just made me say that.
I hate you. I like how he said that so often.
The motion is difficult at first, as if something still resists your efforts. But then that resistance gives way, and it's over.
Hi. Free at last.
That's the end. I wonder what we're going to do next.
Her design is awesome. Can I just say that? Like, my god.
I didn't think I'd be so tired.
The princess, exhausted, slumps.
Why is it so cold?
I don't really get a choice here. You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Yeah. I can finally think again. Almost.
That mirror's back. What does that mean for us? I'm sure it'll be whisked away just like her.
Maybe it won't be gone. Things are different now, aren't they?
Are they?
Doesn't seem like there's much else to do here. Finally, we
Can smash it!
Oh, will you stop with the smashing?
What do we say, boys? One last vain attempt to look at ourselves.
Hell yeah!
Yeah. I think I'd like that.
Seems we've got a majority. All that's left is to give it a look.
Approach the mirror. Its secrets remain hidden, its mysteries remain unresolved.
Something tells me that this is the end of the line. But I don't feel bad about it. I'm ready. It feels Okay, the fear's gone. I'm done fighting.
Huh.
My heart feels quiet. The game was always going to end. I'll be free of all of you. I'm ready for the truth. I'm ready to sleep.
I'm just ready to be anywhere that isn't here. Boys, it's been an honor.
Gaze into your reflection. Yeah, I guess all the voices are truly happy again. I think this happens whenever you're on the last vessel all the time. Silence as you reach forward, they're gone once again, but the mirror always makes them leave. But you need to see what's in it. You've withered. Oh no, it's the same. They're just really fine here again. Proceed to the cabin. I guess I was wrong, it wasn't the final one. Oh yeah, because we reloaded. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
I am a growing chorus of
Seen this already?
of me.
What do you think about this vessel?
This one is a waiting mall, an inevitable destination where all roads end. She will make for a wise heart.
You'd think that she'd has enough hands at this point, but no, she had to get extra ones. Why is that one reaching in?
Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Asterisk, you saw the exact same thing. Alright. I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is
Brack.
time for us to meet again.
Your Honor?
Shut up. Load. What if we just talk to her this time again? There are so many ways to go from this single way. Alright. We've tried to run, and that's what we just got that. We've slayed her, and we got that other one. Fine, you win, I'll let you leave. Okay, let's get out of here. I'll let you leave.
No!
No!
Oh, you come around. Oh, this is going to be so wonderful.
Your Honor, shut up.
No, I'm not going to let this happen. Before you can utter another word, your body stops moving, and, do you think you could just wrest control away from us? This body's barely functioning as it is. Doesn't the world end if we fail to stop her? Won't letting us die here just make it end faster?
What happens if you attack the entity? If you're talking about the hand lady, it does nothing. She talks about how you can't really break her, how she's an impossibility.
Shit.
Yeah, you can't do anything, buddy!
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves. With a flick of the princess's wrist,
Oh, hi,
the
it's nice stairs.
slide back into place. I can't believe you're making me watch you damn everyone to torment and oblivion.
I hate you.
Go ahead. I'll be right behind you.
Lungs, liver. I wouldn't trust having our back to her.
Yeah, we don't really have a choice, man.
You're not wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the feedback. Just focus on keeping us alive. Right.
Boring, you say, but it does the exact same thing if we kill us. If we try and destroy ourselves. But no, but why does the narrator place the blame on us all the time? Bill, because if... I don't know if you were here, Asterisk, for last time, but you remember talking to him? After that, like, once you broke everything at the end of the game, he explains to us all of his reasonings and whatnot.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart. Besides, I get the feeling she's telling the truth. She needs us alive. Nerves.
How about you go first? Step onto the stairs.
What? Are you scared of turning your back to me? You don't have to be worried that I'm going to do something bad. You're too important to me now.
Oh yeah, I forgore.
Besides, what if I lost track of you and dropped the stairs on accident? I wouldn't want that to happen. And I don't think you'd want that to happen either. So go on. Go ahead.
You know, funny you mention that, but I actually tried to walk off the stairs at first, and I was completely fine, so I see no issues with this.
She urges you forward, like one might a reluctant pet.
Okay, fine, step onto the
You
stairs.
place a shaky foot on the first step and begin your ascent from the basement. You can feel the static prickling of the princess on your neck, your limbs buzzing with pins and needles, an uncomfortable and constant reminder that you exist, and that your existence is so very precarious.
Very descriptive.
You're almost there.
What was that little...
The only thing left between you and the cabin is the now shut door to the basement. It would be a real shame if it had locked behind you.
That it would.
Heart. Oh, you snake. There wasn't even a door when we first got here. The door was from last time. I told you we shouldn't trust him. I know he's messing with us, but you can't lose your cool. We need you right now. Remember? Yes, I remember. Of course I remember. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. This is so frustrating. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Thank you. And you? You'd really rather us die down here than let her out?
Of course I would. As much as I want you to have a happy ending, the fate of the world is a little more important, and you still have a weapon. You can still make this right.
I think the door is locked. Try the door. Slay the princess. You can kill her here as well.
Oh, look at that. It's locked. What a relief for the world.
Stab the keyhole. I think the door is locked.
It'll open. You just have to give it a tug.
Try the door. Hey, look at that.
Pull against the door. The lock gently clicks open in response to your effort, and the door creaks on its hinges. This isn't right. That's not even the way it's supposed to swing. It's supposed to swing out.
Not the pole door making a return.
You're not nearly as powerful as you'd have us think, are you? Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Don't forget, pal.
Anyways, like he said, you're not really in control here, are you? I never said I was. If I was in control here, why would I need you to slay her? I don't know. Secret reasons?
The door is open. What are you dawdling for? It's time for us to go. The world is waiting.
Hey, friendship. The eyes are still there.
Past you and into the cabin. This is it. This is your final moment to make things right. Kill her.
Sorry, pal.
I thought you wanted us to slay her. It's the same thing. Do it. Do it now. Do it now, or everything is over.
He is getting very desperate now.
Okay, what do we do? I said, what do we do?
Oh,
Do you want to hear from me now? Yes. Well, I thought you needed me to run the autonomic nervous system. We do, but this is important. Look, I'll even do it myself. Just tell us who to trust. Brain? Heart. Right, heart. Lungs. Lungs. Liver. Nerves. Okay, thanks. I got it. Heart. Lungs.
hey, you're doing it, man. You're learning.
Nerves. Heart. You're terrible at this. I know. I'm doing my best. Yes, it's very hard to stay focused on running things when other people are talking to you, isn't it?
What are you doing?
Heart, lungs, liver. Finally, I can talk. Now, what were you asking me? Running everything kind of feels like popping in and out of consciousness. It's easy to lose track of.
Hey, lady, do you mind? I'm trying to keep my nervous system alive here.
They were asking you for your blessing to trust me. Oh, that's right. Yeah, fuck this guy. Don't trust him.
I love this game. The dialogue is awesome.
Heart. Really? So you'd have them trust her? Oh, of course not. Can't trust anybody here but ourselves, but I guess that leaves us back where we started, doesn't it? I suppose if I had to make a choice, I'd pick the one that doesn't make our organs shut down. Thank you for your gracious show of support. But that's a marginal preference. We'll have to deal with him later. I'd just rather deal with him while our organs are intact.
Great proposition.
Whatever. You heard what he had to say, so whether you trust me or not, killing her is still the best, nay, the only option you have worth taking. Alright, I'm done. You can let me take over again. Finally, that was awful. I really don't know how you do it. Heart. Lungs.
He does it well.
Standing there staring blankly for a while now. And I have to say my patience is running a little thin. So don't make a lady wait any longer, okay?
I'm sorry, but you are in no way a lady now.
Open the door.
Slay her or leave the cabin.
Nerves. Heart. Lungs. Liver. Nerves.
Very curious. If I slay her now, what happens?
Your will concentrates into a single fine point. She doesn't even move as the blade sinks into her heart.
We did it. We actually did it.
You actually went for it. Oh, you're going.
We've seen this before, yeah.
Shapes. We've already seen how she can change.
But now we're out, though.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
We killed her, but now we actually have a way to get out of here.
In her final moments,
Oh god,
the
okay, never
princess
mind.
lunges forward, tackling you, and you both plunge into the endless abyss of her basement labyrinth. As the two of you fall, you rip your blade from her chest, tightly clutching it in your hands.
Have fun falling forever. I'll show you when you finally decide to die.
She tears herself away from you and tumbles away into the darkness.
I guess she got her revenge.
You are alone, and you are falling forever. But you saved the world. You should be proud of yourself for seeing this through. Oh, I can stop now, can't I? I can.
Are we really gonna fall forever? Can't you narrate us some stairs out of here?
That would help.
But she was the one who controlled this place, wasn't she? And now she's dead. I don't like to think what that means for us.
It means you're falling. Forever. Oh, no.
You continue to fall.
Forever's gonna end. Eventually.
Can we even
right?
do anything now?
No, it won't. That's the whole point. I feel sick.
Doesn't have
We've kind of
to
had
be
this
forever.
happen before, though.
What do you mean?
We still have a way.
Are you suggesting we kill her? That's a terrible idea.
Because right now,
You're right.
but if we've already saved the world,
Okay. Yeah, this is all the same exact dialogue, except we're just falling here now. It would lead to the same exact situation. It's just a different outcome. Slaying her would lead us to this route, where we would get dragged in our broken bones, and you know the drill. What happens if we wait the exact same thing as last time? I accidentally saved and didn't load. Shit.
heart, lungs, liver.
What?
Lungs, liver. You place it. Heart, liver.
There we go. Leave the cabin.
The doorknob twists in your hand, revealing the forested path beyond the cabin. Bastard. You've actually done it. You've actually doomed everything.
He's getting quieter.
It's so beautiful. I can't wait to ruin it.
Yay, dooming everyone.
But it's so cold, too. It's itching against my skin.
Ah, boo-hoo.
Why is it so cold?
So cold. Doom Eternal. Okay, it is crazy to think that we have spent over, at least over half the stream on this, route alone. There is so much here.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? Is that a...
Approach the mirror. It's fine, pal.
It's calling us.
Gaze. You've withered. Let's see what her voice is. Approach her. I haven't think I've gotten this one yet.
I am a growing chorus.
Shut up.
All of
What do you think of this vessel?
this one is filled with sadness. A doll, abandoned to the company of her darkest impulses. She desires only companionship, but the only thing she knows is how to hurt. She will make for a tender heart.
That's kind of sad.
Do not mourn her. She has finally found her way home.
Anyway, tear my soul apart.
I will be here.
Crack!
It is time for us to meet again.
Bring the nightmare to her. That's
You're
achievement.
on a path in the woods.
And on that cabin is nothing. Whew. Okay. Memories. We've done quite a few now. Have we gotten all of hers? Yeah, we have, except for the final one. I'm assuming we got everything from here as well. Yeah, we have. Besides seeing through their eyes at the end of everything. The moment of clarity. Get everything from there as well. The thorn. We haven't kissed her. We had 2 chances to. Strike of the thorny rose's heart. We had to stab her. Which is horrible. Then everything in the witch we have not, actually. Interesting. Fight dirty in a direct confrontation. It self-swallows you up. What? One of you was always going to betray the other. Might as well be you doing the betraying. You're not turning your back to her. Maybe the 2 of you should stop fighting. Huh. So there is a lot of stuff to the witch that we haven't done. Not the razor. Call an ambulance, but not for me. But her hands are behind her back. We need a mutual end. So many variants of each one. It's insane. Same with this one. Is it just me or is she changing? No, she's not just changing, she's becoming worse. Really worse? Oh no, slay her. She's changing, you have to slay her now? What? Give her everything she didn't know she wanted. A pliable heart. A gentle heart. Yeah, the music's very nice here, though. Do we want to go on a path we've already done or look for something new? You know, I have kind of an idea, maybe what we could do, because there are so many other options here. Fall to a feral captive and meet your equal in combat. Have we go to the Thorny Princess and then just, like, betray her immediately? Or maybe fight the witch as well. You want to kill the Thorny Princess? We could try. All this route. Let's stab her. See what happens. I'm very curious. There's more stuff you can do on the witch route first. That's true. Let's go to the witch. Yeah, I'd rather go earlier and do the routes beforehand. Sorry about last time. I don't trust you. Not enough to free you, and definitely not enough to get close to you. I like to be straightforward with you. My intentions. I didn't care for how you treated me last time, and I think you might be in danger to the world. I'm going to attack you now.
Do you think that being direct with your ill will frees you from its wickedness?
No.
Murder and betrayal are still murder and betrayal, whether you state your intentions or keep them hidden behind your back.
Nah.
See, this is why we never tell people what we're actually thinking. She's just as mad, only now she's ready for us.
Still, better a violent fool than a plotting coward. Better for me, I mean.
As you close the distance, readying your strike, the princess's chain falls from her wrist.
She drops the chain immediately and gets ready to fight us.
She takes advantage of your split second of surprise and throws a fistful of dirt into your eyes.
Okay, she's actually very smart.
She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart, really. It's a shame we're playing opposite teams. This is why you couldn't just abandon her here. Left to her own devices, she would always find a way out. Now stop her.
You must have known I would be ready for you. Deep in your heart, you know the same things about me I know about you. We're both so very awful.
Pull out the pocket sand. Yeah, imagine we have a gun. I wish I did, yes.
As you brush the silt from your eyes, the princess tackles you, flattening you against the dirt floor.
We were always going to kill each other here, weren't we? I can't trust you, and you can't trust me, and those doubts spin and spin and spin into hate.
She buries her
Jesus.
teeth deep into your chest.
My feathers.
Great, she's distracted. Stab her in the back.
Get her.
In for a penny, right? Why not?
Yes.
As the princess rips meat from bone, you plunge your weapon into her unprotected back.
Ha, you bastard! Even face to face, you find a way to stab me in the back. I know you, and you're hideous, absolutely wretched, just like me.
Maybe we are the same. So what? Throw her off us. Kick her in the shins.
Yes.
We don't have to fight so dirty.
Yes, we do.
Of course we do. Fighting clean won't help us win. Takes a wretch to know a wretch, and we're all at the bottom of the barrel here. There's no point in pretending otherwise. Are we? At the bottom of the barrel. We've got dirt in our eyes and a chunk of us chewed out. If that's not the bottom of the barrel, what is? No arguments here. You're doing great. Keep playing dirty if that's what it takes.
Absolutely.
But if we win, we won't be at the bottom anymore. We'll have climbed a little higher. And once we start climbing, well, who knows where we'll stop.
How dare you fight Dirty Knuckles, SMH, not my streamer. Please, I would do anything to fight Dirty.
You'll stop right here if you keep daydreaming. Don't let yourself get distracted thinking about what comes after. None of us ever said we stopped fighting.
Oh.
What a low and vicious fight it is. Eyes gouged, skin scratched bloody, hair ripped and nails broken. Every rule there ever was in the Book of Honorable Combat. Both you and the princess have broken a dozen times over.
Really makes you think people will get the stubborn out of this. I don't know.
That's nice and all, but are we winning? Nobody's winning. I thought playing dirty was supposed to give you the upper hand, but I suppose that doesn't work if you both sink to the same lows. Still, at least you're not losing. The princess cackles maniacally as the battle continues. But behind her cackle, you hear the low groan of warping wood.
Warping wood?
Wait, what's going on?
Yeah, my question, exactly.
We're establishing a newer, better packing order. No, the groaning thing. Why is the wood making noise? Who cares about the groan? It's just a sound. Things make sounds all the time.
Shove a lemon in her mouth.
I care about the groan. Doesn't that mean something bad is happening? Oh, yes, well, I'm afraid that's the sound of the basement getting smaller.
Why?
You hear that, you pathetic wretch? Those are the roots of the wild, and they're coming to choke the breath from your lungs and squeeze the life out of you.
Excuse me, what?
My question exactly.
You and the princess disengage for a brief moment, just long enough to get your bearings. Behind you, the basement door has been sealed over, thick roots barring your only exit from the dirt pit. And slowly, but very perceptibly, the roots are closing in on you both.
Now kiss! Ah, yes, surely.
That's right. They're coming for you. And they won't stop until there's nothing left down here but them.
What about you? They'll crush you just as easily as they'll crush me.
As long as you suffer while you die, I'll gladly suffer with you. Especially if I get to see it happen.
Well, that's not nice.
Anyone? I can't believe she'd kill us both just to spite me. See? This is exactly why you've been tasked to slay her. She's an antisocial monster who'll gladly burn the whole world for her satisfaction.
The internal :3 face, yeah. She always has it all in this one.
The roots grow ever closer. No, you can see them.
Make them stop. You can make them stop, right? Why, though? Why are you doing this? Come on, they're pressing in on me. They're pressing in on you. This sucks. We're not animals or people. We can work this out. We can make things better. Give up and await your death or go out fighting. We're not animals or people. We can work this out. Come on, they're pressing on you. They're pressing on you. This sucks.
Oh, what's the matter? You're scared of a few thorny roots digging into your neck? Scared of suffocating in this dark, dark place as I watch you die? Good.
Fun situation to join in. Welcome, Hollow.
That one made me feel bad inside. I don't want people to think we're scared. Nobody likes someone who's scared of things. I, for one, think this is a perfectly reasonable situation to be scared in. This is starting to hurt. I don't want to die like this.
It's closing in.
You feel something against your back. A thick root pushing its way into the cavern. An unstoppable, unyielding wall of bark. You're running out of time. Shit. What do we do? What do we do? We should probably get back to stabbing. The only way out of this is through her, right?
Hold on a minute. Yes, sirree. This is us fighting her now. What happens if I just talk to her? Will we eventually get crushed?
I could, but as I've already made so clear, I don't want to.
The roots twist around you both, binding your limbs and rendering you helpless. As your fates close in, all you can do is watch her, and all she can do is watch you. At first it's almost gentle, the two of you lifted delicately off the ground. But the cradle of the growing roots soon gives way to tightness, and that tightness gives way to bulging pressure as they begin to constrict.
This is such a horrible way to go out. Now it's BDSM. Get out. Oh.
The sound of creaking wood is drowned out by the snaps and pops of your bones. Pain.
Jesus
flooding your
Christ.
senses as you feel your skin deform, being shaped unnaturally by the living basement. Tears well up in the princess's eyes, her own bones splintering and flesh swelling with trapped blood. But still she smiles through it all.
I can't wait to do this again, you wretched little thing. I hate you, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
Most wholesome ending. Oh my god.
Unbearable. You can't breathe, your vision swimming with red, your head pounding as everything tightens. And then you pop. Everything goes dark, and you die.
That might just be the worst death I think we've seen so far. At least with the you are unwound one, you immediately die. That one is a slow crushing of all your bones and skin. The Wild. This is new. New chapter. Uncharted territory. Oh.
We are a path in the woods. We have no beginning, and we have no end. But something cold and unnatural sits watching us from just beyond our edge. His gaze pushes against our borders, curling them in on themselves, preventing them from stretching to the places they need to reach.
Thank you for the hydrogen imposter check, but also she's now the narrator. I'm gonna get a drink of water. Personally.
No, that's all wrong. You're not a
Oh,
path
welcome
in the
back.
woods, you're on a path in the woods. Who's even saying that? That's not the princess, is it? Oh no. How many times have you been here?
A few.
I think this is our third? That's bad. That's very, very bad. It wasn't even supposed to reach 2. If you're at 3, well, no wonder things aren't the way they're supposed to be. Let's get our facts straight. What happened last time? What could you have possibly done for things to be like this?
A few bad things.
The thing that sits beyond our edge speaks his logic into us.
Beyond our
He
edge.
tries to grasp at things that cannot be grasped. He tries to stare with wide pupils at that which can only be held from the corner of the eye or with a passing glance.
Shut up. The rest of you, talk. What happened? What did you do? There's no reason to keep secrets. We tried fighting her, and then she made the cabin itself come to life and squished us into paste. All that unfairness. What if it was just pushing us in the right direction? Helping us become this?
The cheated.
It's almost worth being squished by a cabin.
It was a fitting end. I'm sorry if it hurt, but doesn't this make it all seem so small?
I see. So the cabin ground you into paste, and now you're convinced you're stuck together. What a mess.
Just the stupid ass faces.
He doesn't understand. We aren't convinced of anything, and we aren't stuck together. We're one. This is how we're supposed to be. Can't you feel it?
That's leaning into the end. Imagine getting this on your very first run. This route. Because that's literally the point where both gods meant to be together that was split into two. That's so cool to see. Also, the music is deforming over time. This thing watching us, what is he? This thing watching us, what is he?
I'm not watching you, I'm trying to help you.
That's not an answer to our question.
I don't know what he is. I only know that he is something other, and that he wishes for you and I to tear ourselves apart.
I do want that, but only because it's in your best interests. It's in everyone's best interests. You won't be able to slay her unless you remove yourself from her.
He wants us to kill each other.
I don't. I want you to kill her. Don't be charmed by her faux solidarity. You're not in this together. She's the only one who poses a threat to the world, and she's trying to make you go along with it. You don't have to enable her, especially when you have what it takes to stop her.
I've had enough of this guy. How do we stop him?
We push back. It may feel like he's everywhere, but presence isn't strength. Otherwise, he would have torn us apart by now. There must be a crack in the walls of this prison. There must be a way
Getting
for
called.
us to be free from him.
Give me 1 minute, chat. I'm back. Sorry about that. I'm probably gonna end stream a little bit earlier tonight then. Since I'm gonna go help out someone.
She's trying to use you. After everything she's done, you should be able to see that. I may not have been around to witness it, but clearly you remember what happened. How about you try remembering how it all felt?
Remember how it felt. Turn inward and find your freedom.
We can't go back to that. We can't go back to the doubting and the hatred and the schemes. Not after being something as beautiful as this. Doesn't all that conflict feel so far away right now?
Okay.
So petty. We've been posed against each other by something that understands the strength of our unity.
Spoken like, honestly, a real puppet master. Have we considered that maybe she's the one trying to trick us?
I'm not.
But there's a feeling, isn't there? That petty feeling she mentioned, it is fuzzy, but it's there. Almost like she still hates us.
It feels mutual.
Please, stop. If you pay attention to that feeling, we'll fall apart. Don't look at it!
She's trying to turn you away from the truth. There's something she doesn't want you to see. I think you already know you have to look at it.
I'm not. Well, I'm convinced. Me when I lie.
They're both playing their hands. What's the move? Do we pick a side? Do we figure out how to make everyone unhappy?
That's the great mindset. Bury it now before it's too late. Gaze at the hatred in your heart. I think what happens if we gaze, do what the narrator wants, or listen to her. Realistically, listening to her is better, but I want to see what happens.
Please, don't make us remember how we were.
She's so sad.
And just like that, you start to fall apart. Right, she really does hate us, and we hate her. It hurts thinking about us as separate things, but we're separate. We can't hate ourselves. I love me.
I love me.
But honestly, I can't believe I ever thought being crushed to death with a cabin was forgivable. Did she put that thought in our head? Is she able to change what we think? That's not fair. I think. I don't want to remember what it felt like to be killed. It was so much nicer when it didn't feel like it mattered. And yet you keep remembering. You remember the loathing and animosity you've shared with the princess, the pain and the anger and the betrayal. And you start to remember something else, too.
The happiness.
You remember that you are a distinct being with a finite form and a mortal body. You can feel it. There is a shifting of the space around you, the infinitesimal movement of your molecules rearranging back into the shape of what you're meant to be.
Maybe bygones can't be bygones. I don't know why I ever wanted to share a body with you, of all things. It's like my very soul reeks of yours. That was horrible. This is better, finally. I'll be able to hurt you like you deserve.
They paid the voice actor a bit too much.
I wish I didn't have to.
Some division, when sown, can never truly be mended. A cavernous gash rips across whatever it was you thought you were. A cabin comes into being among the trees. It approaches, and it swallows your body whole.
Huh.
And then you find
Oh my
yourself,
God.
blade in hand, exactly where you need to be. At the center of it all is the princess, a wooden and fleshy heart beating with an unbroken rhythm. You're filled with a sense of purpose. Strike at her. End this once and for all.
Eat it.
Kill me then, if you hate me so much. Just get it over with.
Well, this should be easy. If you're sure about it. I mean, what's the point of being king of the hill if there's no one around to be better than? We'd just be sitting on a hill.
True.
This hardly seems fair to anyone. It's an easy win if we want it, but I'm not sure whose win it is. Do we have to do this? You have to. You know you have to.
I never wanted to kill you, not really, but we can't be the same thing as each other. I had to put an end to whatever happened to us. Cut her free or slay the princess. Let's cut her free. She seems very sad and tired. But we can always come back and kill her as well.
You devious little bastard. If you think I'm going to let you free her, you have another thing coming.
You can't stop me.
I know a bluff when I see one. He can use words, sure, but he doesn't have any real power. I'm not bluffing. You won't be so smug when it happens. He's weak, thinks he can boss us around when he doesn't have any authority. We're clearly the ones with authority around here, so we can do whatever we like. You're tired, aren't you?
I like this room. It's very cool.
No, I'm not. I'm... fine. Whatever. Cut the princess down to the roots that bind her. I hope you're happy. Good luck getting her out of here.
I didn't think you would do that. After everything.
This is so sad.
It's so cold without you.
This is such a sad one. Jesus.
She's
Memory
gone.
returns.
Is that a...
Approach. Approach.
Flickering lights, an empty city. Whenever you are ready.
What about this vessel?
This one is like a shadow of me. A memory of what she used to be. Bound to the wounds of distance and time. She will make for a scarred and beautiful heart. Do not mourn her.
She has finally found peace.
Wait, was that the bury the gaze one? I forgot already. Yes, we did not bury the gaze. We decided to look at what we were ourselves. I'm ready to go back.
I long for your return. We will meet again.
And you die. Bring the wounded wild to her achievement. Let's go back here and do it again, except this time not load. Save. Load. There we go. Let's gaze at the hatred. Now we kill her. Stab!
You raise the blade, taking aim at her heart. And then you strike.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I feel bad. She doesn't even say anything else. Oh, that's just horrible. That one just feels worse.
She's gone. And is that a...
I feel so much shittier for doing that one. What are your thoughts on this one?
This one is like a shadow of me. A memory of what she used to be. Bound to the wounds of distance and time. She will make for a scarred and beautiful heart. Do not mourn her.
I see.
She has finally found
So is this any
peace.
different?
I await your return. We will meet again.
No, it's the same. No achievement. Okay. Let's load again, except this time we'll accept her offering to bury the past. Before it's too late.
No, you can't bury that feeling. You can't hide from your past.
I'll do whatever I want.
The past doesn't have to exist. Our freedom is within us. We just have to find it.
That we do. But the past does exist, I remember it. Turn inward and find your freedom. A glimpse of something bigger. Embrace your
fall
transformation.
inward into a network of connections too vast for your mind to occupy. Are you a path in the woods? Are you a body? Can you even grasp the fuzziest edges of the shapes that confine you?
We can change to fill them together.
We don't need to be everywhere at once, just in the right place at the right time. You'd do best to remember that some wounds will never heal, some rifts can never be mended. Even in rebirth, some things never come back the same.
Ooh, deep.
What is he going on about? What does he know about us? I think it's our time we all finally stop listening to him. He doesn't actually make the rules. He's just flying by the seat of his pants like the rest of us.
You aren't whole. You'll never be whole again. This struggle is meaningless. Whatever you think you're doing, you will fall apart.
He does not want us to awaken to our godhood yet again.
We don't need to be made whole. All we need to do is find a single corner of his cage and break it.
This is interesting. We're breaking his cage without actually, like, there's a whole realm. We're trying to break out of it before ascending. There is a place you need to be. You just need to find it. Oh?
You stretch and search.
This
and
is us.
stretch and search, growing as you decay and decaying as you grow. As you strain beyond your limits, the ground around you becomes dry and unstable and crumbles into nothing beneath you. This place will fall apart before you find its end. This task, whatever it is you think you're doing, is impossible.
Not if I keep going.
That's right, I know a loser when I see one. Call his bluff.
I can hold us together for a little while longer, so long as you trust me.
I do. Let's
It
go.
doesn't matter if the world is falling apart, it's time for us to commit to something.
I trust you. Find the way out.
You won't find anything if I have to starve you. If I have to sacrifice my world to keep the princess at bay, I'll do it.
Ooh. We found it. But you do find something. It's cold and smooth and gently buckles, then cracks under the pressure of your consciousness flattening against it.
Don't move grow another blade of grass or harvest the remains of another dying creature so you can expand just that much further. Stop all of this. Right now.
He's so scared.
I think it's too late for that, mate.
I'm at your side. Shatter it and free us all.
Shatter the cage.
No, stop!
Oh my god. But his pleas disappear at the sound of breaking glass. For a moment, you and she gaze through the tiniest hole in the world at the place you need to be.
Job well done, team. Just like I'd planned.
Whoa.
Is this what he kept from us? Is this why he made us kill each other?
It's beautiful. He thought he could keep us blind forever, and he almost did.
It's growth, life, existence without us. 'Cause it's a world without death, without change. That's what he wanted. And then it's gone.
Where did it go? Why is everything so cold?
You never get to answer her. You turn to see her gone behind you.
She's gone. And is that
Approach.
this guy? If they think it's bad,
Gaze. Oh. Approach her.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes. Whenever you are ready.
This is a cool one. Whoa. What are your thoughts on this vessel?
This one is like a shadow of me, twisting vines in search of answers. She will make for a curious heart.
A curious heart.
Do not mourn her. She has found what she yearned for.
Bye.
I will long for your we will meet again.
Bring the networked wild to her. Achievement. A curious and beautiful heart.
you're on.
That was really good. That route. Those routes are very cool. Wait, is that princess literally just roots? Yeah, basically. Effectively, that's all she is. That was really good, though. I enjoyed that. Here, I'll swap us over to the ending screen. Here you go. We got so many achievements that time. Alright. I'll add some music. Let's see. I'm not doing that right now. Let's see. Just some goofy music as we're heading out. I'll play it quiet. That was very fun, though. We're still not even halfway done, by the way. There is so much more to do. Guide at the raid to Peld. I mean Pelb, I assume. Guess we're gonna be raiding. Let's see. Raid channel. Let's see. Let's go to browse. Hold on. Let's check out. Let me look for a raid. It's Pelb underscore, right? I cannot find them. Weird. Hold on. Oh, well. Pelb is not live. That explains it. Pelb, we were gonna raid you. I can't believe it. Well, let's go raid another Slay the Princess streamer. I'll just type it in. Hold on. Let's look for an English teacher. Not English teacher, an English speaker. Princess and Chill Lang Apex Finals tonight. No. Not them. I can't find anyone with, like, a first playthrough. Or that's really speaking English. Well, bro's not raiding an Apex streamer. You want to just raid Duck instead? Fuck it, we didn't raid him last time, we'll raid him this time. We'll give it a go. He's playing some Doors on Roblox. I think that was Doors. My dogs are barking, ignore that. Bye, asshole. Well, see y'all when you go. Have a good one.